Volume's good. Let me check that my microphone is working really quick. We had that one stream where I started and it wasn't using my microphone, and now every time I start a stream I'm just paranoid. So we got a Santa hat on today. Celebrate Christmas, you know what I'm saying? 'Tis the season. So yeah, anyways, hell yeah. We're gonna get into it. So I've been looking, so last stream we kind of went over the different ideas as far as far as implementing the menu system, and I've kind of been looking into the actual, I've been trying to learn how to do what it is that I need to do for this. So currently we're still working on that. But so I connected my OpenAI account to kind of walk me through what a Lambda is and maybe some other helpful things, because clearly I need to learn some things before I can actually implement this in the right way. So we're gonna do that. That's kind of what we're doing. But how many LOC is this? What is LOC, if you don't mind me asking? It's probably some technical term that I should know, I'm sure. Then again, I'm a student, so. Okay, I got Library of Congress, so I'm assuming that's not it. You've been on my feed for 2 weeks, bro. What the hell? And you never stopped in and said hi? Oh, Lines of Code. Yo, what's up, TV Time? How are you guys doing? Sorry, I should have known Lines of Code. Yeah, you never stopped in and said hi, what's up, bro? How many lines of code? Ooh, quite a lot. That's for sure. We got lots of files. I don't know the exact number. Our longest file is probably this one though. The combat file, which honestly should not be this much. Yeah, of course I remember you, TV Time, Apple. How are you guys doing? Good to see you guys. What's up, Asa? Asa, is that how you say it? I'm sorry if I butchered that. I didn't mean to. Hope you guys are doing good. Merry Christmas. I'm in a very jolly mood tonight, so I got the hat. Used to crack jokes. Brother. Anyways, yeah, so what we're doing tonight is we're gonna get this menu thing sorted out. This menu thing is gonna be perfect tonight, okay? Funny, my last project was C++ was a text RPG. That's awesome. That's awesome. Maybe you can give me some advice. Give me some advice, you know what I mean? If you guys type !code in the chat, you'll get the repo. The public repo, if you want to look at it. You don't have to, but if you want to look at it, you can. Winning random was a bitch. Yeah, that's good. I'm alone for the holidays again, so I hope to get comfy with y'all. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, same, brother, same. But you know what? It's all good. All we need is ourselves. Me, myself, and I is what I was gonna say, but I wanted to say it in a broader term. I don't know. I fucked that up. Forget I said that. Okay. Yeah. So, anyways, we're definitely gonna get this thing sorted out. This thing is gonna look amazing tonight. Okay. But the thing is, I need to learn how a Lambda works. I've never actually implemented anything using a Lambda, so I've been trying to kind of understand the syntax of a Lambda and how we could implement it in our code. So that's what I'm currently working on at the moment, and we're gonna get it done. All right, we're gonna get it done. It's gonna look nice. And because the reason is, my last stream, I went into why I don't want to do like a big list of menus, because that's just, first off, very counterproductive. It would make more sense, because I mean, the more that this thing grows, right? I mean, for instance, think about like NPC dialogue. That's gonna be a nightmare if I have to list out every single menu and then call it. Like that isn't. So I had some people in chat last stream kind of recommend looking into lambdas or looking into this kind of this certain implementation of menus. And so we're gonna kind of learn it. Obviously, I'm still a student, so I'm still kind of learning things. But we're gonna get it done. I'm gonna learn some new things. All right, it's gonna be a great time. We're gonna have a holly jolly time. And yeah, so I was trying to understand. I connected my OpenAI account to kind of help me out a little bit as like kind of like a guide. I mean, I'm not gonna enable agent mode and have it like start coding for me, but just as a guide to kind of help me understand. What year are you in? Third year. Third year. They did not go over lambdas when I was doing C++. Unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, so I don't really understand this syntax yet. Source capture list, it copies source S into the lambda by value. And lambda, by its definition, I just need to remember it for myself. It's a small anonymous function you can write directly in your code. It's useful if you need a quick function without naming or declaring it separately. Capture parameters in code. Okay, I might switch over to the browser here, so that way we can kind of look into the right thing. Give me 1 second, gang. All right, don't get flashbanged. All right. Yeah, so the way that a lambda works, capture parameters in code. So a basic lambda example is something like this. Yeah, see, I always see this syntax and I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's a decent use of AI. I think I work in tech and absolutely will not have AI do any of my actual work for a lot of reasons, but there are good uses for it. It's really good for teaching me things. Like, it's really good for like, if I need someone to like explain something, you know what I mean? So, what's up, Van? Good morning, brother. It's 6:38 where I'm at, 6:38 p.m. where I'm at. So, hope you're having a holly jolly time as well. We're gonna be wearing this for the remainder of December. Trust me. For the remainder of December, I will be wearing this because I think it would be funny. Yeah, it's Google 2.0 for sure. Exactly. Got that festive shit on. Nice hat. Thanks, Dusk. I appreciate you guys. Man, my text over to you was like around 100 lines of code. That's it? Well, okay. I mean, then again, like, I mean, 100 lines of code usually is, I mean, less code the better. You know what I mean? So clearly you did better than I. No doubt we have like 1,000 lines of code. There's no doubt we have well over. Okay, what happened? Oh, there we go. There's no doubt we have like thousands of code, thousands of lines of code. I can't speak tonight. So I don't really understand how captures work. What is a capture list? We're learning in real time right now. No, I didn't complete it. Oh, okay, I got you. I mean, I've had fun with this project, but it's been such a mess. Like, if you go back to my very first stream on Halloween, this project was so much way more simple than it is now. It was so simple back then. Ah, the good old days. The good old days. Capture X by value. So make a copy. Capture by reference. Capture everything. Capture list is a bracketed part at the start of the lambda. It tells the lambda which outside variables it's allowed to use and how to grab them. Oh, that's fucking sick. That's sick, actually. So we pass in this, but we don't pass in parameters. So we don't pass in, okay, that's interesting. I have a battle file and a randomness file, that's about it. My battle file, you wanna see my battle file? It is atrocious. I guess it's not up here. Oh, here it is. Combat. This is the longest. This is the longest one. And it's so bad. Like, look at, where was it? Whatever I implemented recently, it was like, there's just so many magic numbers. Not like a lot, but in some of the functions, there was magic numbers. Oh, it's not here, it's in the other, right? Because we switched branches. By the way, let me make sure I'm in the right branch. But we switched branches, to ensure that, or to basically get rid of what I was doing and kind of restart, because it was so atrocious. Like, it was so bad. So 540, damn, you're going, Twin. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm trying. It's not even a story, no strings. See, mine doesn't have a story either. The way that mine operates is it's more like an arena fighter. Basically, I mean, all that you really do is you create a, I mean, can I show you guys an example, I guess? I mean, we can maybe just, here, let me show anyone who's new here. Let me show you guys an example. Just a big function that names the fighters and their weaponry and randomize the attack process. Like a D&D, like a dice roll kind of thing. Let me, I don't think anything needs to be changed. Oh, lots need, what the fuck? Okay, I guess I'll commit these changes. Untracked file. I feel like we don't need this anymore, because this doesn't make any sense. Sorry, I'm going to show you guys kind of an example of how my RPG works. And then, just for anyone new, because I appreciate you guys being here. If I can get things to look good. Yeah, like a dice roll. Yeah, okay. I thought about doing that here, but I just do it based on stats. And I think I could still add an RNG element to it, but I don't know if I will. We'll kind of just see. What did I add? I don't know what I added. LOL. Git push origin. What is it? What are we in? Feature menu system? Okay. This repo is not a serious repo, so I don't care about the fucking commit messages and shit. But it is good practice, of course, to you know. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this. I think it should work. Actually, wait. Yeah, I think it should work. Get me. Jeez, I need to close some of these terminals. Yeah, but I'll show you guys how it works. So, welcome. See what you said. In my opinion, once you get your battle system sorted, everything else is easy. Yeah, for sure. I arrived at the right time. Hell yeah. What's up, Jekyll's? Jekyll's, is that how you say it? Good to see you. You did arrive at the right time. I'm about to show an example of how it works. But it's not complete. It's still very messy. So, it's not going to look perfect. But, so welcome party member 1. Let's name it John, party member 1. Then choose class for John. So we could do 1 warrior, 2 mage. Is there a way to turn up the font here? I know this is probably a little hard to see. How do you turn up the font in a terminal? I feel like I've never done that before. Is there even a way to do that? I mean, yes sir. All right, bet. I just want to make sure that I'm pronouncing things right. I want to see if there's a way to increase it. Is there a settings thing? Hey man, the fact you're trying puts you ahead of your peers. You won't be perfect in a day. For sure. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just having fun. I'm not really, you know, I have a job and everything, and that's all I need. All right, so this is just for fun. There's got to be a setting somewhere. I'm not even one. I feel like no one really becomes perfect, you know? Like, there's just so much to learn, and like there's so much of it. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. I'm just gonna continue on with this. So member 1, John, we're gonna do a warrior. Okay, the clear console thing, that no worries man, I promise I won't judge too harshly. All right, thank you. So the clear console thing, that's kind of weird right now. We still haven't really decided what we want to do with that, because like you see how like it clears the text. It doesn't do that always. We just kind of experimented with it one time, so, and I just left it in main, you know, because that's how I am. So party member 2 we'll name Jessie. Hey Jessie, we'll make her a member, or not a member, a mage, and then Isaac, why not, an archer, and then Tony will be a healer. So then we have choose an option. This is a menu, okay? It's ridiculous how much there is to learn when you start doing this stuff. Exactly. See, I'm about to learn what a lambda is. You know how complicated that is? I bet you no one in my class knows what the fuck a lambda is. I bet you. I mean, I'm playing. I mean, someone probably knows, but what's up? What's up? I don't know. I'm low-key kind of bored. Nice name. Anyways, so this is the menu. So we have fight, print party stats, and quit. If I do 2, we're going to get all of the stats from John, Jesse, Isaac, and Tony. And we get all of these different stats. Level 1, we can see their status. We can see that they are indeed alive. We can see their attack stat, defense stat, magic stat, and resistance stat, which I think is like magic defense stat. I think that's what how do I not remember? I mean, whatever, it's fine. Anyways, so then choose an option. So fight, okay. Now this looks very chaotic. We haven't really dove deep into, you know, instead of code, you should put the repo in the description to have it better. I think that's a good idea. I will do that. What classes are you in? Well, classes just ended, but I'm about to do embedded programming, which I've done a little bit. What's up, Easy the Cat? How are you? Did my cat thumbnail attract you? All right, so basically battle has begun. So this is the first, see look, it says entering battle 1 of 4, right? So battle has begun. We list out all of the names of each party member versus each name of the opposing party members, right? And then we start. So we get stats about the player party and stats about the enemy party, okay? So try to kind of keep up, I guess, in a way, because it does look kind of messy right now, but we're gonna add like colors and all that kind of stuff later. But so we see John's turn. These two are different skills, so they can have like other skills. Nope, I'm just bored. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for stopping by when you're bored. I appreciate it. So attack, and then we get to choose our target. Enemy 1, enemy 2, enemy 3, enemy 4. So I'm gonna do enemy 2. Jesse's turn. You can also defend, which will choose your target. You can only choose herself. So she's gonna choose herself. Isaac's turn, attack. I'm gonna have them all attack enemy 2. That way you guys can see the statistics go down. Okay, cool. So then it says turn 2, and this is basically all of the narration, I guess you could call it, kind of like the action. So enemy 2 lost 29 HP. Jesse's defense was raised by 9.5. Enemy 2 lost 23 HP, and enemy 2 lost 9 HP. The attack multiplayer option for this would be sick. You should definitely try that after it. That would be kind of cool. I heard someone said they did it for like Discord or something. They did like a cool like text RPG thing for like Discord. Emitter programming is a fun headache. I've done a little bit with C. I've done a little bit like on like in like ESPs and all that, but I haven't really done too much. What are you coding? An RPG? Yes. It's an RPG. It's like an arena fighter kind of thing. Like you kind of go through, or for right now, because what I wanted to do was I wanted to focus on the battling system first, because that's kind of the main gist. You know what I mean? Yeah, text-based RPG in C++. Yeah, pure C++, by the way. So, but yeah, you see, you just raise the bar times 100 with the multiplier thing. Not sure. But yeah, these are like the narrations, and then turn 2. Now, what I wanted to do was I wanted to have it where you can have a menu, or you can select like fight, print party stats, or like print stats, or something like that, or print battle stats. That way you can see the enemy's HP, the enemy stats, and you can see your own party stats. And also like maybe, you know, if we want to add like items and all that kind of shit, we can do like an items thing. And if we want to add like the option to like run, we're going to need menus for that, right? Now, 2 streams ago, I implemented it in the worst fucking way possible. The worst way possible. It was such a mess. And so now we're learning lambdas so that way we can do it much better. Okay? So cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. In embedded, you have headaches if your bug is hardware or software. True. I enjoyed making my little I made like a door sensor. I made like a door sensor with an ESP32. That was pretty fun. Had a I wanted to implement like a backend for it, but I didn't get that far. I actually have the most experience doing backend more than anything. It's what I do at work. So for the most part, it's what I do at work. So anyways, that's kind of the main gist of the game. Raise your hands for questions. No, I'm playing. So now we're kind of implementing the menus. Let me make sure to switch back to the right thing before we do anything else. Are you computer science? I am, unfortunately, because that means AI is going to replace my job. So, nah. Hopefully I'm okay. Hopefully I survive. Menu system. Okay. So now, the thing is, I don't even really think that these files will exist anymore. Or I think it showed an example earlier for it. Not really too sure. We're using C++ instead of Python. I know it. Isn't Python better? Python is better. I mean, for some things. I like C++. C++ is commonly used in game development as well. C++ and like C# and all that kind of stuff. Usually very common in game development. And really this is more so just about sharpening my skills for not like game dev in general, but like just C++, because I do like the language. So, but Python, I don't know if I mean, you could do it with like Pygame, you know what I'm saying? But like, I enjoy C++ and what it has to offer. I'm a network nerd, but programming is so fun. Network, is it like IT? Like IT stuff? You get better at certain languages by using them. Maybe he wants to get better at C. Yeah, exactly. Which is unfortunate essentially for any sort of game. Exactly. See, you guys get it. You guys get me. All right. So what was I doing? Right. So capture list. So capture X, make a copy. Capture X by reference. Capture everything you mentioned from the outer scope by value. That's fun. That's interesting. You can do that. You can capture everything. I mean, I don't think I'd ever need to do that, but that's kind of crazy. Python games tend to not be as stable too. I could see that. Yeah, router switches, etc. That's awesome. I originally wanted to get like when I first got to college, I kind of thought about going into IT, so I was kind of studying for like an A+ cert or something. So I know a little bit. I'm not like incredibly knowledgeable about that, but still. C++ is faster and used everywhere. Exactly, yeah. C++ is used. It's such a good language to know. Such a good language to know. So, okay, so we know what the capture list is. Okay, so my question is like, how is the capture list different? How is the capture list different from parameters? Just curious. I want to make sure I really kind of understand this. What's up, Night Owl? Good to see you. Been waiting for you. Hello. Yeah, Python is good for newbies, but it's very slow and untyped, so more likely to get bugs. Do you work in web development? No. I mean, I don't work at a web development company, no. So, interpreter versus compiler. Is that what it is? Capture list chooses variables from the surrounding scope that the lambda can use. It binds them at lambda creation by value or by reference. No arguments are passed in when calling. They're already packed in. Parameters inputs supplied by the caller each time you invoke the lambda. Supplied by the caller. Inputs supplied by the caller each time you invoke the lambda. They're passed at call time. Oh, so it's So it's like a compiler thing. It's a compiler thing because that's the main gist of Lambda, or I think so. It's the main gist of Lambda. Python is a sweat language. Sweet language. I mainly use C. You mainly use C? That's awesome. Anyone who mainly uses C, you have my immediate respect. Immediate respect if you use C. So, you have my respect. Okay, so I kind of understand how this would work. I guess now is like... So in terms of making a Lambda, so... I guess like... How would a Lambda help or be good for menus, right? Because I kind of get the main gist of it. I kind of get like the main idea of it, but I don't really understand in terms of like why. Yeah, it's good to know the why. And this is not in agent mode. This is just in chat mode, so that way it doesn't do anything. Because I want to learn. At the end of the day, I'm learning. I'm a student. All right. By the way, it's gonna be a good stream when I got the Arizona tea. I just wanted to point that out. I always show what I'm drinking every stream. We got the Arizona ginseng honey. Yet again. It's primarily sorting, right? Like the difference, like a Lambda. Okay, let me see. So it's giving me examples, which I mean I'll always take. I'm not going to copy them, but your command menu uses command subclasses. Each option is a different class. A Lambda can replace those classes. You store a label plus a call. So you store a label plus a callable that runs when selected. So instead of menu option, for instance, right? We have this is kind of a mess. Where's it at? Menu? Yeah, menu. Right. So this is what or not menu. Where was it? We had like command. Yeah, command. This is what we had initially. Right, which stores like a menu option. Like yeah, solid drink, thank you. Bro, want to use lambdas so bad. I do. Do you guys know why there's a delay in chat? This is a built-in function. A delay in chat? Right, like lambda is primarily a sorting function, though I know it's used for anonymous. Well, the thing is, I mean, okay, I'm a student and obviously I'm taking like advice. Someone said one implementation would be to use lambda functions. So I was like, oh, I should probably look into that. I would not need that here. Because here's the thing, here's the problem I'm trying to solve. I can kind of explain it a little bit more. Shut up, Microsoft. The thing is, we have this file. We need to list out literally every menu that we would need. Now, the thing is, it's not an issue right now, but it could very well be an issue later if we start adding things like NPC dialogue and all that kind of stuff. So I was looking for some kind of solution that wouldn't allow me, or that not wouldn't allow me, but wouldn't require me to literally list out so many different functions, right? So it's like, that's kind of what I was trying to solve, is I didn't want that. Lambda shortcut syntax for making a struct with a single method. In the square brackets, you'd put what members it has. In between is the parameter list. Yeah, I saw the syntax. The syntax makes a little bit more sense now. I think you can make a menu easy using a void function with output parameters. With output parameters? I mean, someone else said I could potentially do like function pointers, something like that. I don't know. I mean, because the thing is, what I would rather do is, I mean, I don't really know. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying not to mess it up. I'm trying to make the most scalable version, but I can't seem to decide. What if, I mean, I don't want to ask AI, but it feels like cheating. No, AI is really good for this kind of stuff. So maybe, but like when it comes to ideas and trying to come up with solutions, I kind of tend to avoid AI, especially as a student, you know what I mean? So I gotta stop procrastinating and go. Bye guys. See Easy the Cat. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. Good luck on your whatever you're doing. The output parameters are just pointers and references. So just output like a pointer or a reference. Something like that. I guess. I mean, I don't know. We can maybe do like a menu, like if we did like a menu, so if we did like a menu function, and what we could do is maybe like, I don't know. I don't know actually. Let's go menu. Because I didn't want a bunch of classes like this, because that doesn't really make much sense. And I didn't want to like list them out as functions, because that's kind of overkill, I feel like. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I could ask AI, because I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know. If you were to, if you were making a menu system, how would you do it? Factoring in scalability. Just curious, because I've been thinking about this for like since the last stream, and I still can't figure it out. Or I still can't figure out like this correct solution. A run menu that prints, validates inputs, shows action, builds menus at runtime. Message and options. Oh, so we just create like a menu, like literally a menu function. I guess we could do that. We could create like a menu function, and it literally just creates a menu for you, and then I guess displays that menu. Well, I guess what we could do is, why don't we just have, maybe we could have just done this. Hold on. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if it needs to be this complicated. Like, instead of having all these different menus, or all these different like menu classes, if we could just, you know, do like this and automatically create that, I feel like that'd be good. Live coding or live coding? What is my grammar wrong? I'm sorry. Lambdas are, I think, good for this because you can enclose, say, the character you're choosing an action for as a captured parameter. So you can pass the lambda around as much as you want, and it will always have access to the list of skills of the character. You can make an array of functions. Each function could store a lambda or a function pointer, kind of like an array of functions you can remove from. That'd be kind of nice. That'd actually be kind of good. Because, I mean, what we could do is we could just do like if we did that, for instance, that's basically like storing like an array of commands, for instance, right? Like options, I guess. And outside of the lambdas, you have no need or ability to tell what things the lambda will access. Separation of concerns. Interesting. Interesting. I'm learning a lot. My mom sent me an audio file. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's basically it. So lambdas would be good here, I guess? Because I was starting to think maybe they wouldn't be good here. Could be for like an array of options or something. It might be overkill for a text-based game though. Just skip a lot of manual work using Godot. Well, yeah, like, I mean, I could use Godot, I guess, but it's like, where's the fun in that? You know, I'm trying to learn. These are just big management systems. Big management systems. See, my original idea was like, or I mean, one thing that I was recommended in a previous stream is using the menus, because the way that this kind of came up was I wanted to have like a menu and then have like a back option so that way you can go to the previous menu. And someone recommended like putting the menus in stacks, or like in a stack. And so therefore you can go back, or you can have like access to the, excuse me, you can have access to like the previous one or something. I don't know. Let's just keep asking about this until we finally get something, because I guess lambdas would make sense. Like this one, I think, for instance, is recommending using. Yeah, this one's literally using lambdas as well. Options, pushback, fight, party, the party capture, start combat, party, print stats, party. Interesting. Okay, hold on, wait. Let's reverse this. Hold on. I'm gonna go to command, or I'm gonna go to menu, and we're gonna start writing stuff because I'm kind of curious as to how we're gonna do this. Use linked lists. Doesn't Git do that? That's how backtracking in the browser works through linked lists. Though linked lists are a pain. See, I kind of didn't want to use a linked list. I mean, I could. I mean, that's kind of literally what they're for, is for going back, I guess, but, or, you know, for going forward and backwards. Doesn't Git do that? Though I might have misheard. No, I'm doing like a menu, like in the game, like menu, like a game menu, and they can go to like the previous menu or the forward. Because for instance, the menu that I have, or the menu that I was trying to implement, was a fight menu where it gave you 3 options: fight, print the battle stats or something, and then like, I don't know, an items thing or something. And if you chose fight, and then you could select like a skill, but I wanted to also give the option to go back just in case someone was like, oh shit, I accidentally hit this button. You know what I mean? Like a UI thing, I guess. So then they can go back to the fight menu, etc. And I haven't really, I don't think I've ever implemented a menu, like genuinely, like especially for this, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, obviously I've done like a front end menu or whatever the fuck, but something like this would make sense though. Something like this would make sense. Run menu, choose an option, options, which run menu would basically, that's very interesting. I kind of like this implementation because it is using lambdas. That's kind of nice. Oh shit. We might want to do something like that. I see, yeah, I'm missing it. Nah, you're good. And all this talking will send me back to work on my text RPG. Brother. You want me to shut up? Okay. Yeah, I think we'll do it kind of like this. Possibly. A menu option, we kind of already did something like that. So we would need to include function. Or is it function or functional? What is it? What's the fucking... It's function, right? I want to make sure before I do it. It is functional. Okay, I'm stupid. Okay, and then I don't want to like copy this because like, but it does, like, it's very similar to what I was just doing though, or what I was doing initially, because it had the message and then it had what this is what we had initially, but it was a vector of commands, which a command is like, see, this was kind of not needed. This is when I knew I had a problem. So it would kind of make more sense to do this here more than anything. So we can do like commands instead, like a struct of commands. And basically in this struct, we would have string too, I guess. String. Message, I think, is what I did initially. Okay. And then, so how would you do it? What's the syntax? Because we want to make a function. Right. How would you do an array though? I mean, I guess you could. How would you? Not ugly enough. 10 to code not ugly enough. What? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Wait, this one doesn't even do it like that. It has a vector of menu options. Menu options. Oh, it's okay, no, I see. But it is a variable. Okay. So the command would be a variable. I got you. That does make sense. So yeah, we do like function, and then I guess I think void functions would make the most sense. And then this is the actual command, I guess. So we can just call it command, something like that. So this would be the command, and then for the actual menu itself, should we make like a class for menu or something like that? That way it can like kind of construct itself. What did it do? This one did, okay, this one shows like just a function in general. I guess a class isn't really needed. Like a menu class, and it like constructs and does this. Oh, but shit, how would you even fucking... Yeah, you would print the options, right? See out that size C takes in dot action. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That does make sense. This thing I wrote was a 50-line function that I don't even know how it works. Was fun though. It was fun. It was fun doing all that. Not the most readable, but it gets the job done. Yeah. I feel like I might implement something like this. I guess that would make the most sense. I mean, I'm trying to think of any menus that we would need something else, but I don't think we would. Or like we would need like some extra functionality, but I don't think so. Class is probably good, just to store the vector of commands somewhere. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We'll do that. So we'll do a vector of, I guess there'll be command references, won't they? Because they can't be like, how did this one do it? I think it did a reference, right? Yeah. Wait. I don't know. I don't know, actually. I'm pretty sure it's just a vector of command references, isn't it? Or pointers or something? Because we would need to... there's a checksum checker. Oh, the thing that you coded. Gotcha. Oh, this is just the parameter. That's not actually. Wait. Yeah. Okay, that's just a parameter. Right, and then this would be okay. Yeah. So basically, we'd be storing this essentially, is what we're doing. Okay. So I guess we wouldn't need that then in that case. Just call it options, yeah, because that's kind of, I mean, that makes the most sense, I think. Probably just commands on their own. Later references, if you want to store the command somewhere else. It's probably better. Yeah, I mean, I think that works. That works just fine. The only thing I guess is I'd have to have functions like that, but then again, I already have functions like that, so it doesn't really make sense, or it doesn't really matter. And I guess we could do like a constructor, just so we have it. Honestly, do we need anything to be private? I feel like I kind of want to. Fuck it. And I feel like what we can do is we can just make like the constructor. I feel like. And I guess we would pass in, well, I mean, I guess it'd be the same as this, wouldn't it? It'd be the string, the message, and the vector. Okay, yeah. So we essentially do the same thing for the constructor here, basically. How many computer programmers does it take to change a light bulb? None. That's a hardware problem. I can't wait till you get to implementing randomness. Implementing randomness? Like what, with rand? Or are you talking like true randomness? Because I have not done that yet, I guess. I mean, because here's how we do it now. Yeah, I'll just show you just really quick. Where the fuck am I looking? Okay. Yeah. This is kind of how we're doing it now, if I can find it. Yeah, get enemy skill. It's just getting a choice randomly. Everyone but the network engineers say it's a network issue. In reality, the cyber dummies mess with the firewall again. Brother. You guys got jokes, huh? You guys got jokes. When I do make that Discord, I'll make like a joke channel so that way you guys can give me your best jokes. Okay, string. Now this would be a reference. This would be a reference. Both would be a reference, right? That's kind of how we did it here. Yeah. So yeah, they'd both be references. And I think that's more so just because it's a string and a vector, which is kind of expensive to copy, so it makes sense. Then a vector commands. Now this would be the reference, and we would do ops. We do ops. Yeah. And so I think that would work. Oh, also, this is in the wrong file. Oops. Okay. My fault. Implementing randomness in your battle system, though you might ignore that. How do robots eat pizza? One bite at a time. Nice one, dude. Nice one. Yeah, okay. So menu, string reference, MSG. Commands, and ops. Okay. And this is actually pretty simple. We don't need to really do all this. We could just do, what is it? Message? Is that what we called it? Options. We have message and option, or message and command. Command. Wait, message. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong fucking thing. We would still need the message though, right? Wait, why do we need the message? We need the menu message. Command doesn't need message. It needs a label. That's what it needs. Name. Name of the message, right? This would need the menu message. That's what this would mean. That's what this would need. Menu message. Okay, that makes sense. Got really confused there for a second. It's all good though. Yeah, okay, so now we would do menu message MSG and then options, which would be ops. Nice. Okay, that should work flawlessly. Okay. So that would, okay, so that makes sense. So I guess really what would be needed, I mean, I feel like, is this it? I mean, obviously we do the whole Lambda thing, I guess in combat, wouldn't we? We wouldn't do it here. We'd probably do it in combat, or like in the combat file. So like if I go here, you'd want to, God, this thing's such a mess. I'm honestly considering doing a whole, or like just starting this whole function over. Just commenting it out and just starting over at this point, because this is insane. It's just like, it doesn't fit what we're doing anymore. Like if we're going to refactor it this way, I feel like none of this is useful to us anymore. Like it's all just, I mean, I don't know, we could maybe recycle some of it, but I don't know, dude. I mean, it's kind of fucked. I'm not gonna lie. Most of everything we've done here is kind of obsolete at this point. I mean, not some of them. Like perform action, that's a function obviously that we'll use, and that'll be an option that we'd add like to the menu or something, right? We'll just start writing. See what we can do. Let's go to the combat loop, because that's kind of where the actual menus will be. Battle start, that just prints, right? Yeah, that's just a print function. which, I mean, we can keep that as is right now, I guess. Player party, enemy party. This is still just printing stuff. It doesn't really need to be anything crazy. Now, print turn. I guess print turn is fine. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. We can keep print turn as is. But turn, process turn is really more so the one that would be needed. So we would need to make like a let's just experiment. Here, let me commit the changes to the menu really quick, because we're gonna get messy here, I think, honestly. Yeah, menu class. Okay. So, I just wanted to get that out of the way before I actually start really getting messy. Okay, so basically the way that I imagine this working is maybe not here in the while loop, because that would kind of just create that every single time. We'd do it like up here, and basically we'd do like menu, or we'd have to make a vector of options first, I guess, technically, right? It had to be a vector of options, which commands, I guess, is the actual word for it. Which also we need to include that, don't we? That we do. I'll just include it up here. Who cares? What is it again? Menu? Right. By the way, we needed to name that correctly. Hold on, let me just fix that. Also, this is not going to return. It's going to do this. You have to do this. And then I think it's in a section of its own, I think, isn't it? Menu, yeah, then menu.h. But we'll change it to a capital because I think it's better practice. So I'll go here. I don't know why I did it like this. That means we also have to change the other files too, but it's okay. And I just committed the changes too. Damn. It's fine. I'm gonna delete these for right now. They're just not even relevant anymore. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. So now let me go back. Yeah, so a vector of commands, and it would be like fight menu basically, or fight options. Fight menu options. I think would make the most sense. Fight menu options, and then basically, essentially, what we would do is we do. So let's fight menu options. We do like in place back. Is it in place back or is it push back? I don't know. This one said push back, but I always do in place back. We can do push back because that's what this one did. So, all right. So let me see how this kind of, or if I kind of understand how this works. So we'd have something like fight, party stats, and quit. Right? We'd pass in the string fight, or we'd pass in this actually. Fight. We'd pass in print party stat, or not print party stats, just battle stats, I think. No, party stats makes sense. Party stats. And then we do quit. Is that what I did? Yeah, quit. Well, you can't really quit. I mean, if we're making this, let's just skip quit for right now. Let's just get these down. So party stats, this is actually pretty easy. Let's actually not worry about this for right now. Let's just worry about this one. Party stats. Right? Paige is wondering why use C++ and C together instead of one or the other. Thanks. C and C++? Are you referring to these header files? I'm confused. I mean, using C and C++ together, I don't really... I mean, C is a little confused by that. I don't know. Make me knowledgeable. I'm still a student, so I don't really understand everything, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna work on this one. Are header files not C, or am I mistaken? I think header files are C++. I mean, I think they are a C thing, aren't they? .h. Aren't they? I mean, are they C files? .h C files. I'm pretty sure .h files are mostly used for... Yeah. Can you use them for both though? Can you use... I mean... Yeah, can you use them for both? I don't have a lot of experience in C, I'll be honest, so... Okay, so... And then we need to pass in the command, which in our case... Wait, it'd be this, wouldn't it? Wait, but how do we even do that shit? Vector of menu options, vector of commands. We do party, print stats, party, start combat. Wait, so where do we actually make the command itself? Or like the menu options themselves? Are these just automatically menu options? For example, menu options? Just confused by that a little bit. I believe you can use C and C++ files together in a project, but also there's kind of no reason to unless someone was written in C first. Yeah, I mean, I know you can use both. I mean, I think I've seen some stuff where you can use both, but I mean, no, keep start combat or whatever action function as normal functions. And then you just wrap the call in a lambda and store that as the options action. Okay. So we're basically creating an option, essentially, is what we're doing. Right, okay. So this is all basically an option at the end of the day. And I guess we need to do this too, huh? In that case. So we would still, therefore, we'd use, for instance, we would need to use party. We would need to access party, right? And then we do this, and then print party stats, which is a party. Wait. Oh, I mean, I guess player party would make the most sense, right? It's not a variable. It's a variable here, isn't it? It's a variable in combat. Yeah, player party. Alright, my mistake then. Looking to do something like this with C++. Oh, it's fun to watch you do this. Thank you. It's kind of a mess. So, sorry, I'm not much of a teacher, but it's awesome though. You definitely should. I mean, although it's a mess, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Oh, I need to take off this hat for a second. I hate wearing hats, like genuinely I hate wearing hats. So, I kind of don't want to wear this for the rest of December. But at the same time, and look how much of a mess my hair is now. Jeez. Ugh. But for the festivities, you know what I'm saying? For the festivities. Okay. Uh, yeah, so why is this not working exactly? Is this not how you would do it? It looks like it's expecting something else. Maybe I need to pass in... Come on, player funnies on a variable. Little lost. Little lost, I'll be honest. Let me ask. Why does this not work? Question mark. I'm so glad I connected my OpenAI account so it can answer me in real time. That way I'm not just here asking chat all the time. Third party is a data member, not a local variable. You can't grab a member directly with... Oh, okay. You need to capture the owning object. So that would be like this. Okay. So I would need to do this and then player print party.info. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So we'd use the this, which represents the current object, and then we do player party. Oh, okay, I see. And then we do print party info. All right, so like that. I think we just wrote our first lambda. Maybe pass this instead. Lambda capturing rule. Yep, you were right, Night Owl. Got some questions. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to use AI a little bit more. Like, not in terms of making it write code for me, but in terms of when I have a question. You know what I mean? Like, why is this not working, or, whatever. But not like, write me, create the menu for me, please. Thank you. Because that's just a waste of time. All right. So I think, yeah, that works. I don't really know how the fight thing is going to happen though. I guess what fight can do is it can, I don't know. But I think this is how you would do it. And so therefore, if I did menu and I did the menu, we need to do the menu message. So it'd be like, choose an option, or something like that. Just something stupid. And then we do like, we would need to pass in fight menu options, right? And that would essentially create it, I think. What? Oh, of course. Menu. Oh, wait, did we not include it? I thought we did. We did. So what you talking about? Oh, it's the arguments. A vector of... Is this request? Vector commands. What? How do you even start a project like this? What are the first steps? Well, the first step is to make a document and plan it out. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. What you should do is, get a good idea of kind of what you want. I mean, you can document, obviously. I didn't document, as you can probably tell. But you can just kind of get a good idea of what you want to make. And, the first, like, where I started by creating the characters, like the character classes and all that kind of stuff. That's where I started. Like, all this stuff over here. This long file. I feel like I haven't seen this file in so long. I haven't had to check up on it or anything like that. So, implement with codecs. Bruh, shut the fuck up. So, and then like Archer. Archer, boss, all that kind of stuff. Which enemy is still kind of a placeholder. Like, we're not gonna have enemy forever, I don't think. Like, we're gonna make it where you can fight against like other mages and stuff, like you would like at an arena or some shit, you know. Okay, this is still not working. I'm confused why. No instance of constructor menu that matches the argument list. Fight menu options. Is it because of this? No, I didn't think this. So what's the flipping reason, dude? Also, I also just realized we're gonna need to do, I think we'll need a function in the menu that runs the menu, if that makes sense. Yeah, we'll definitely need that. So let's actually just add that really quick. Because we'll need like, okay, also let me just check this though. A vector of commands and a string. So why the flippity flop is this not working? Right menu options, push back. String, well, I mean, okay, this lambda function, info. Menu, choose option. Is it because, like, I feel like it's something to do with fight menu options. It's gotta be something like that. Get Visual Studio, it's probably the easiest one for C++. Then when you make a project in one file, there's a main function, that function thing starts. You know, I actually tried Visual Studio. I tried to, I tried to download it, but I haven't actually used it much. So I do have it downloaded though. What's up, Astif man? How are you? Hope you're doing good. You just put variables and function calls in that function, and it all extends from there. That's interesting. Project file to main function. Functions, everything. Is that like the that's like the singleton thing, isn't it? I mean, that might be different. I don't know actually. I know how to code in C++. I was just wondering how you go from an idea to a working game. Pretty cool stuff. Oh yeah, I did create a document for this, but it's very, it's not what we have anymore. The document is worthless at this point. So that was my original idea, but you know, my original idea is I just wanted to have the ability to like create characters and make them fight against each other, something like that. So, but this is cool though, except for this. Okay, so yeah, we need to do like a run menu, which would return an option, right? Or would it just call the option? I guess it would just call the option, wouldn't it? Oh wait, let me see. Because this one has, or the example, right, we use like run menu. And basically we'd make another function kind of like that, where it would print the message, it would print the options, and then it would do kind of what we see up here, right? Right. But it is a void, so I guess we would just end up calling the function. Call the function. How often do you stream? Would love to tune in to these. I stream, I don't have like a set schedule. I try to stream daily if I can. Now that winter break is about to happen, I think I am going to be streaming a lot more often. But I try to stream daily, usually around 6 p.m. Central Time. So yeah, definitely welcome to come back and vibe, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's usually around 6 p.m. Central Time, usually daily, but I mean, I always schedule my streams beforehand, so that way, if you are curious, you can see. And by beforehand, I mean like, usually like 8 hours before, so. Yeah, I think a void would make the most sense, because we don't really need to, make like, yeah, we don't need it to return anything, we just need it to do something. I'm still very confused by this. I don't understand what's going on here. It's a vector of commands options. The thing is, I can ask AI about this, but that's some little kid shit, and I don't feel like being a little kid, so. but I'm very confused. Argument types are a string and a vector, which this is a vector of commands. Is it because I need to pass it in as a pointer? Is that why? But then again, I mean, that doesn't make much fucking sense. I mean, do I need to do that? I mean, shit. Is that the whole fucking reason? No. I don't understand this. Maybe I need to... Do I need to pass that in? Shit. Maybe. Constructor. It's a vector command 5 menu options. Vector command allocated command? A little confused by that. Yeah, I think it needs to be a pointer. Oh yeah, classes, they're just a type. You need to make a variable using menu as the type. You need to make a variable using menu as the type. That's kind of what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to construct. Or I guess it would be like this. No, that doesn't make any sense. Wait, what the fuck? No, it's not even allowing this. Is it because of that? No, that doesn't make any sense. No instance of constructor menu. Same thing. But now it's underlining this for some reason. I forgot to add that, yes, but like, it's still kind of returning this. I guess would I need to pass this in as a reference? Or as a pointer, I guess? A pointer to a string? That's kind of interesting and odd. I don't think that's right. Menu M, new menu arguments. You learn how to program, then you should learn how to program, then use AI. Declare a new. Oh, that's probably it. You guys are probably definitely fucking right. Hold on. Is that it? Is that solve it? Oh. Oh wait, it would be new menu, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm stupid. Right? New menu. Hold on. Oh, motherfucker. It's like this menu, new menu. No. Okay. How did we do it that one time, bro? Motherfucker. I look so stupid right now. I swear I'm not this dumb. No, don't use new. I was gonna say, I don't think new is needed. Is it not just this? Like, menu M, it's something clearly with a constructor. By the way, Hunter, thank you for the advice. Oh, I don't know, I'm also a student. No, it's okay. It's okay. New allocates memory. That's what I was gonna say. I was like, we don't need dynamic. Learn how to program, my guy, this would be much faster. Learn how to program? Dude. What do you think I'm doing? What do you think learning how to programming is? Or learning how to program is? You think it's just reading textbooks? I'm asking AI for like answers about what a lambda is. That's what I was doing. I was learning. So. But I mean, if you want me to get in a textbook, I can. I can just read textbooks all day. I actually don't know what this is still on about though. And I could use AI, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna figure it out. Constructor. Very perplexed. Very perplexed. I don't understand. Let me check how the constructor actually does it really quick. Let me just make sure there's nothing going on with the menu itself. String name. We did do the name. Okay. Which, by the way, now that I think about it, this doesn't need to be this. This just needs to be party stats. Now that I think about it. Or for this situation, learn how constructors work, or just ask AI how constructors work, how they're declared, and how they're invoked. Your vector for the second argument looks weird, but I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. This is how we're passing it in. Vector command options. Yeah, I mean the vector does look. I mean it's using a lambda as the function itself, or as like the command, or it's using that as the function, and then price that's the name, pushback. I guess I could ask AI about this. Bro, you have a C style string, but the constructor is a C++ string. A C style string? Oh, because of the N? Or just like what? Or I guess I'd have to, wait. I'd have to do this maybe, right? No? Wait, what? Why is it expecting that? Bit lost, I'm not gonna lie. Because if I did this, right? I think I kind of understand what you're saying. Because I think if I did this, for instance, and I just wrote, you know, I don't know, MSG, something like that, right? And I did this, choose an option, I did that, right? And then I passed this in, that would work. Okay, yeah, so it's clearly with, it's the way I'm doing that, that's what's going on. Thanks for the sub, Jace, appreciate you. Different types. I appreciate the help. Thank you. Yeah, so how would you... I guess how would you use... or how would I pass that in without needing to do all this bullshit? Remember, I'm learning. So let me learn. In terms of figuring this out. Well, I mean, like, I understand, like, the reason as to why it didn't work now. That makes sense. But... I guess in terms of... it's implicit. It's a thing I don't like about C++. Gotcha. I do appreciate the help. So I guess that does make a lot of sense now that I think about it too. So if I wanted to pass in something like that, then how would I need to? I guess it would be like, I mean, because I tried doing this, right? String, and then just like string, but it's like that doesn't work. I think it's because, like, how would you explicitly invoke that in the menu constructor? Oh shit, just fucked that up. That doesn't make any sense. Bit confused by that. Oh. Cool. My friends did this freshman year for a state project. That's awesome. State project? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Can't stand this fucking hat, bro. They were much smarter than me. I made Snake. Snake is pretty cool too. Snake is not a... That's not something you should look down on. That's cool. That's cool. I'm not even confident in my ability to make snake. So you should be proud of that. All right. Okay, so I guess this is how you would invoke it. In that terms. I feel like there's a better way to do that though. Hold on, wait. What's the Let me check. Yeah, so I mean, I could just do that, I guess. What's a state? That's what I was kind of thinking too. What's a state project? Like in college, or like college, like a statewide project that every student has to do. It's for a competition. Oh, cool. Okay, a competition. I got you. That's cool. That's dope. Try making a tower defense game and fail completely. Tower defense is sick. I'd love to do something like that. I want to do like a, like Dead Ops Arcade from like Black Ops. I want to do something like that. Oh, in high school. Oh shit. That's what's up. Yeah, so we'd pass it in like this instead. And then we do fight menu options. Okay, that's still wrong. That's type. I guess would we have to explicitly say what it is? It doesn't have to be a type name. What? We're just passing in fight menu options. So why? What? Do we need to do that? I just got done making Chip 8 emulator. Chip 8 in Python 3 and run such shit. 1,000 plus FPS. I made I have a virtual pet project that I'm also working on that I've done a couple streams for. Bro, like the frames are insane. It's like thousands of frames a second, and it like I'm still running into errors for it. I still can't figure out how to do a certain implementation for that project because I can understand how this works now because it's so fast, which is insane. Switch statement. I dropped coding, learning advanced C# because my brain was fucking steaming, bro. It literally made no sense. C#? I don't even see the point in learning C# these days. I mean, I feel like I've seen some people just like use it for like embedded programming, but it's like most people use C, I think. How long you been coding for? I'd probably say about 2.5 years, something like that. What's up? Ban? How you doing? Hi back to you. Do you guys like my Snorlax, by the way? I'm just saying, I just bought this the other night, and no one's complimented me once about my Snorlax. So, kind of insecure about it now. Thanks, guys. I use the dispatch table. Oh, for the Chip 8 emulator. Okay, what's going on here? It doesn't need to be a fight name, does it? Do I need to explicitly say that it's a vector, a fight options vector? But why in the do I need to do that? You know what it is. String, error type. Yeah, it doesn't. I guess it doesn't recognize the fucking type for this thing. Do I need to explicitly say that this is a vector? But that doesn't make any sense though. That doesn't make any sense though. Because then aren't we literally creating a new vector with this? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Nice Snorlax. Thank you guys. Thank you. Fucking time, bro. Shit. It's heckin' cute. Thank you. So it was Sharp instead of Java. Oh, I think the community college was partnered with Microsoft. Got you. Java's pretty cool. But Java's pretty cool. I probably have the least amount of experience. Can you guys guess what my favorite programming language is, by the way? Can any of you guys guess? I'm just curious. I bet none of you could guess. Unless you were here when I've admitted my favorite programming language, in which case, you may know. Okay, isn't this literally creating a new vector though? I feel like that doesn't make any sense. Java was sick, SQL sucks. Rust? No. Perl? No, dude, what? 495? Brother. No. I mostly do backend development. That's kind of what I do mostly at my job. PHP. No, not PHP. Although PHP is timeless. PHP is fucking timeless. Silk Road was made using PHP. Did you guys know that? Basic. Yep, you got it. Basic. That's the one. Java. No. Java? No, definitely not Java. I think it's hard to guess only because it's like, it's no one's favorite programming language. People think of it and they're like, oh, fucking why? Brainfuck. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Brainfuck's the one. That's my favorite. My comp sci teacher was 80, so my first language was... That's great. You're lying. You're lying, right? Tell me you're fucking lying, bro. That's fucking insane. I'm a Java nerd. Nice. You had to format every number at the bottom, brother. I said basic as a joke. That's crazy. Yeah, it's definitely not basic. I swear, bro. That's crazy, bro. Though, putting a blur, it's because you had a vector in the first line. It gets upset if you don't have it in the line you're creating, I believe. Interesting. Where do you learn C++ and how? I learned from school mostly, but also Free Code Camp's really good. But I'll go ahead and admit, my favorite thing to code in is Node.js. So JavaScript is my favorite language, or it's the language that it's my favorite only because it's the language that I've had the most experience with. I've created the most things out of it. So I created a RuneScape bot with JavaScript. I've done all of my backend work in Node. I fucking hate front end. I let AI write front end. Anything with CSS, I'm not touching that shit. AI is doing that. But I do like JavaScript. Node is the best. Thank you. Everyone wants to use fucking, what is it, Django these days. Like, bro, fuck you. You have no taste. Yeah, so I guess I would have to add this too. That does make sense. So I guess now we could do like run. Nope, we can't do that. Wait, did I even implement that or no? I didn't. I think I forgot. Yeah, run. Yeah, okay, yeah. So we still need to implement that, I guess. We can do that. Everybody hates front end. Yeah. Honestly, if you can do front end, I feel like that might be harder than back end. Genuinely. Like if you can make things look good, that might be harder. You know what I'm saying? Node would be great for a text-based RPG. Probably so. You should check Bunout. It's more pleasant than Node in some APIs. I haven't heard of that. Interesting. No, but yeah, front end can... Yeah, that's for the smart people, in my opinion. All right, so run menu. Wait, what? Oh yeah, duh. Stupid. Sorry, guys. I got like 4 hours of sleep last night. I'm probably not nearly where I need to be right now mentally. So, run menu. We basically need to run. We would need to do some kind of like while loop, I guess. Infinite while loop. I do front end. You're better than me, Foxy. You're better than me. Better than me. You have my respect. Hello, by the way. Good to see you. Good to see you again. You should make a Roblox game, bro. Get rich quick. Hell no. Don't they like exploit the fuck out of their developers? Like not like the actual people at Roblox, but like the, you know what I'm saying? Like the people who actually make the games. Don't they like not make anything? They make like 30% or some shit like that. Based on like Robux. That is not a get rich scheme. Get rich quick scheme. There's no fucking way. There is no way, bro. Thanks for the sub, Josh. Appreciate you. What was I doing? Yeah, so while true, they make so much, there's no way. There's no way. The percentage is literally so shit, dude. Roblox game percentage, or like the cut. Game cut? You know what I'm saying? Oh wait. How much do game devs make for their Roblox game? What's the percentage, bro? 25% of every dollar earned? What? He has a point? Actually, dude? You guys, bro, are you guys putting me on game? %? Hell nah, bro. Hell nah. It says 30%. 30% to creator. 40% to seller affiliate. What the fuck is that? Wait, is this? Oh, this is item. Hold on, wait. How much do I make from my Roblox game? If I had to guess. 0 to millions, bro. Shut the fuck up. Give me like a percentage, bro. Wait. Developers keeping 50 to 70% of revenue. Okay, that's not as bad. That's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. Interesting. Top 10 devs made over 30 million. Dead ass? Actually, bro? You said pro quest revo, is it just for exhibition? I do sometimes. It kind of depends. Like for instance, the most recent one that I accepted was this one right here. Terminal. Someone added the functionality for colors in the terminal. So I accepted that for sure. And then of course I credit you as a contributor. So yeah, I mean I do. If you want to. Top 1,000 devs pulled 800K. Are you serious? Look up Jandal Network. Jandal? What the fuck is Jandal? What the fuck? Is this the motherfucker that made his game Grow a Garden? Oh, so this is the 50 mil. What? Oh shit. 50 mil? You make 50 mil as a fucking Roblox dev? What are we talking? What? So you have color. I remember talking about them. Yeah. Someone did that for us, thankfully. What the fuck? Why am I streaming? It took him 3 hours to make, by the way. Why am I even streaming? I should just make a Roblox game. This will pay for my tuition and more. Jeez. That's actually wild, bro. Jeez, bro. You guys are putting me on game. You guys are putting me on game. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna... Nah, I mean, I probably won't end up developing anything like that sometime soon, but that is so interesting. That is so fucking interesting. I would love to do something, but I can't code in C languages, not touching them. Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. You stick to the front end, all right? We need people like you, okay, Foxy? We need people like you. People like me can't do front end, okay? We need people like you, Foxy. Making for babies and brain rotty instant money. Honestly, that's true. We should all make a Roblox game, yet I'm here and not working on it. Yeah, we should all make a Roblox game and just everyone in chat gets a cut. How's that sound? Yeah, why am I wasting my time with a text-based RPG when fucking you're telling me that Roblox creators can make can have a net worth of 50 mil? What are we taught? Why am I even doing this shit? You know what's crazy? I did make a game on Roblox when I was like 12. It was like It was like when you could only create like, I don't know if it's the same, but you could only create like a like your own place or something like that. And I remember playing around a lot in Roblox Studio. It wasn't like an actual game. I just put shit there because I was a kid. But Lua isn't a hard language. Yeah, yeah. They use Lua, don't they? I had a friend, or not a friend. I had someone that I knew. I think he was working on a Roblox game. I don't know whatever happened to it, but anyways, yeah. Why am I writing code for a text-based RPG, bro? I could be making 800K. You said top 1,000 devs make 800K. It's fucking insane. Is it all from Robux? Is that what it comes from? Is it from Robux? Because that's kind of insane. That's kind of insane. You guys are distracting me. No, I'm playing. No. Actually, you guys are putting me on game. That's what you guys are doing. All right, so we need to kind of... I think what we need to do first is obviously print menu. Print menu, message, print options, cin options, and then invoke option. Invoke function. Selected function. Yeah, okay. That's kind of the to-do list. I gotta make sure. No, it's based on average players. Really? Is it from ads? Money from average players and Robux. Really? I didn't know that. I thought it was purely from Robux. Like, I thought it was purely from like microtransactions or some shit. That's why I've always been like skeptical, because it's like, if you're only making money from like how much Robux people give your game, like, I don't know. But average players, that's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. Might have to look into that someday. All right, print menu message. So that's pretty easy. We just need to, might want to use print functions actually instead. Instructing you is kind of our job. For real, Foxy. Ads, average players, Robux purchases, all pay out. Interesting. Interesting. Damn. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought it was purely from that, dude. It was purely from that. Okay. So the way that the example that AI gave us, not saying that we'll do this. Yeah. It's essentially what I just wrote. So we don't actually probably need that. I think, do we get C out here? No, we don't. C out, and then it would be menu message. Pretty easy. Well, okay. And then print options, we'll do a for loop. Kind of go over it. Yeah, and still a brain rot has the record for most active players at once. Like, bro, really still a brain rot. Dude, don't diss these kids. These kids, brother. Ah, dude, it's actually so crazy. What kids like have these days. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I remember playing Roblox when like it was fucking when you could like click and like you could walk to that area. That's how fucking old I am. You could click and walk to that area, bro. Like, dude. And now there's brain rot and shit. Mega Bonk was also really successful. Brain rot games seem like the easier way to make money. Jeez. Thank you for the follow. Exactly. That's a cool ass name. I like that name. No, that's actually insane, dude. God, these kids, bro. These kids these days, bro. It's because they fucking they've been on their phones since their parents got tired of them crying, so they just give them like their phones or iPads or something. Gambling based for children. What the fuck? That's the method right there. It would need to be the options, right? Is it options? Is that our, yeah, okay. Options, size, I guess. Oh, this would need to be a size T, wouldn't it? Okay. That's actually insane. I'm still playing Mega Bonk. What the fuck is Mega Bonk? What are you guys talking about? Mega Bonk? Really? We're talking about a game called Mega Bonk. Oh. It's just a normal game. I thought that was like a brain rot game. I'm not gonna lie. It sounded like a brain rot game. Unless you guys are referring to something different. I don't know. I got like 2 different results. That looks cool though. It's got like that early 2000s kind of vibe to it. What do you mean you don't know Mega Bonk? I don't know Mega Bonk. The fuck is Mega Bonk? It is brain rot? Oh, okay. Cool. Is it like a Roblox game? Going back to gambling, CSK is pulling 3 mil a day. Isn't that dead now? Didn't Valve like kill that shit or something? Bro does not know ball. Fuck you, Jace. Yes, I do. Bro. Valve like killed that, didn't it? Didn't they? They like killed knives or like I don't remember what it was. Solo dev Steam game. Okay, so but it is a brain rot game, I guess. Interesting. Nah, I still play old school RuneScape, so I clearly don't know ball. Okay, so we need to print the options. So we need to do C out, and then we need to do I+1, I think. +1, I+1, this, and then we will do, we're gonna have to do options I.name. Is that accessible? I don't think that's, well, it's a struct, so yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's right. Probably, I actually don't know. They made it so that rare items can be traded up to legendaries. Lower the value of knives and gloves, everything else was made more valuable. Oh, interesting. I mean, I kind of like Risk of Rain, but obviously made by one guy. Or it's kind of like Risk of Rain. Risk of Rain, I don't even know what, I clearly don't know ball. Clearly don't know ball. How am I supposed to be the next Pirate Software if I don't know ball? He's my hero. So I think this prints it. I probably should have kept those comments. Print options. Print. Menu message. That's kind of obvious, but whatever. We'll still fucking write it. And then C in options, or C in option. So we need to do some kind of while loop as well. 0 ball. Not even 1 ball. I know it's doesn't know the ball pit is empty. Wait, no, I've heard that. What is that? No, wait. Wait, what is that? I've heard, okay, dude, I've heard that, but I genuinely don't know. I don't know ball. Bro's uncultured on brain rot. Bro, what the fuck are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about, bro? I don't know ball. Okay, we need to do a check though for this. You guys are naming like games I've never heard of. I have heard. Wait, what is? What are you guys talking about? What's so? I'm very confused. Six, 7, bruh. 6, 7. 7 honk. Shut the fuck up. You know, okay, you know how like a lot of like people give like kids shit for like the whole 6, 7 thing? Do you guys remember 1738? You guys remember that shit? Fetty Watt, bro? What have you heard of then, like, newish? Like, games? New games. Let's see. Battlefield 6. That's a new game. You know what I'm saying? Was written 6 or 7 lines of code, brother. New-ish games. I don't know, dude. I don't honestly, bro. I really don't play games as much as I really used to, bro. I just don't have a lot of time. So I feel like I'm not really cultured anymore. Was Battlefield 6 not a good take? I don't even have the game. I don't even have the game. I played the beta. That was sick, but I don't even have the game. Ooh, shit. That might not be a good idea, though. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't fucking matter. It's just like a while. No, I won't do that. Satisfactory? I've heard of that. What is that? Clear Obscure? Clear Obscure. No. Dude, I'm telling you guys, I'm actually uncultured, like straight up. What is Satisfactory? I feel like I've heard of that. I've actually, wait, what is that? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, no, I've seen this. Yeah, no, I've seen Satisfactory. Bro, what felt was Satisfactory? What even is the game? I haven't watched anyone play it. Thank you guys for 15 likes, by the way. Appreciate it. Satisfactory is like a factory building, basically. All about system optimization. Expedition 33 has 12 nominations this year. Damn. I do need to tap in to all amazing games. So culture that with this thing, I feel old. Dude, I feel old right now, dude. Jeez. Fucking hell. I'm curious, as a programmer, do you know yeah, of course. Everyone knows that game. Everyone knows that game. You can't really avoid that game. This game I've played in a very long time. Dude, you guys are putting me on, I'll tell you that. Snorlax in the background. Hell yeah! Thank you for noticing. I had to like call it out earlier so people actually said shit about it. Thank you. Such a cute little guy. No one said shit. Good to see you in, by the way, Swag. Gonna drop a lead ball. In fact, does the RPG have ASCII art? No, it does not. Not yet. I mean, I could maybe someday do it, but no, it doesn't really do it. Read Out of Bounds for good luck. Out of Bounds? What is that? Read Out of Bounds? Question, is there a reason you use C as opposed to just including libraries at the top? Personal preference, or is it just better? It's better to do that. There's some, like, for instance, this terminal thing. Like, there's just, I can't really explain it exactly to you because I don't know. I mean, I do know that you shouldn't usually do, like, using namespace, for instance. I'm assuming that's what you mean, but still. It's not a personal preference thing. It's more so a best practice kind of thing. Looks cool as hell, actually. Thank you. Fucking finally, bro. Man, I love Solitaire. When's that wave coming back? Solitaire? Get this fucking old guy out of my chat, bro. What are we talking about? Look, Battlefield 6 died really quickly. Now it's filled with bots. Is it? Really? That's so sad. Who here played Battlefield 3? Who here is an OG? An OG. Fucking hell. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, I'm assuming what I can do is like while, or I need to make an actual thing first. So we'll do size T choice, and then we can do like while choice. While choice is not. Declaring the library, you're going to call its library. It helps with time plus data from memory. Interesting. Oh wait, do you mean? What are you talking about? Confused. How long do you stream for, Unk? How long have I been streaming, or how long am I streaming tonight? I've been streaming since Halloween. been streaming since Halloween. Arc Raiders is peak. Oh, dude, I've heard of that. Arc Raiders is like pretty big, isn't it? Or not big, but it's like someone at work told me about it. No, wait, no. He said that it would that it was dead. That a bunch of people did paid promotions for the game, and then now it's just dead. Have you played Skyrim? Yes, I have played Skyrim, and I love Skyrim and Oblivion and Morrowind. I love all three of those. Morrowind is so peak. You guys are actually like sleeping on that if you don't know. Heard of that. Yeah, I just say that shit. I just say heard of that. It's huge. Not dead at all. Really? Oh, okay. Thank you, Drum. Thank you. Daggerfall Unity is good too. Daggerfall? Okay, you're kind of pushing it. No, I mean, like, you're right. You are right. Daggerfall is pretty sick. Google the reason selectively using these better projects with many files instead of importing the entire single names. Yeah, exactly. Because you don't want to do like using namespace. It's also very peak. Because I know Shroud is playing it a lot right now. Because my coworker he watches Shroud, for some reason, and he said he liked it, but he said like no one else really plays it except for him. I mean, the Unity version has got to be sick. I've actually seen some stuff about it. I kind of would love to do that, but it just seems like such a... I don't know if I could play it though, because it's like, I don't know. You should look up the development of Arc Raiders. It's impressive. The development of Arc Raiders? What do you mean? Is it like... Why is it impressive? Oh, they have like videos? Is it the evolution videos? Is that what you're referring to? Shroud is funny again? He was funny at a time. I was trying to just like you, it's like an arrow to the knee. He knows ball. He knows ball. He knows ball. Arc Raiders is basically escape from Tarkov. Yeah, that's what, from the Employed Insane. For the Employed Insane. Okay. Are you sure? Because Tarkov's pretty fucking... Tarkov's pretty, you know, something else. Is Tarkov still big? I feel like I haven't heard of it in a while. Wild choice. Shut up, Foxy. This all no. See, like, this is y'all's fault, bro. You guys are talking about games, and I'm trying to like. All right, fine. Here, I'll lock in. I'll lock in for a second. You're right, Foxy. It says live coding after all. I gotta fucking. I can't clickbait. Okay. Yeah. So what I was thinking is, I was thinking of doing a while loop here, and checking if the choice is valid or not. Checking if the choice is valid, and I think it's kind of. I don't want it to look like ugly, but I was thinking we could do like wild choice is not within the options dot size. Wild choice is less than or equal to a 0, I think. Less than or equal to 0, or no wait, and right? Is it or? No, it's or. No, right? Wait, hold on. Wait, I gotta fucking. I think about this for a second. Arc Raiders is amazing. Tarkov just dropped full game. It's a new version just came out. Oh really? I didn't know that. I saw some clips of Tarkov. I never really kind of actually got into it all that much. This will repeat why the loop is not. In the confines. I think it's an or, right? Or choice. Well, no, because then it would be like. Well, no, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, it would be that. I don't know why I thought it'd be something else. More than options that size. Right? I think so. I think that's how that works. Okay. Thanks guys for 18 likes, by the way. Appreciate you guys. Even though I don't know ball. So, you guys are being generous. Yeah, so now we would do CN choice. Wait. No, wait. We do CN. Yeah, no, wait. It would be here. It would be here, yeah. So we do CN, or it'd be CN choice. Right. And actually, what I want to do is, because I've been doing this for some of my more recent stuff, we'll do a C out. Or actually, I mean, I guess we can just do it up here. There's no real reason to. Yeah, there's not really much of a reason to do anything crazy. Because I kind of like it when it looks like that, if I'm being honest. I recommend people, if they want to get a looter shooter, do arc raiders and Tarkov, your gun will jam if you don't take care of it. Oh, you gotta like actually like manage stuff. By the way, thank you for the subscription, Arthur. Appreciate it. Oh, it happened a few seconds ago. Okay, cool. Sorry, I was reading the logs and I thought I missed it. So thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Trying to get 600 subs maybe by the end of December. We'll see how that goes. Okay, actually, we would need to print. Wait, what? Size T. Wait, what, dude? I'm actually so confused as to what I'm doing right now, or like what I'm trying to do right now. Kind of lost. I think it's like no, because I feel like this while loop doesn't need to. Wait, but would we see in that initially? And then check it? Or... Wait, because it kind of matters as to... Interesting, watching a C++ stream helps with learning different languages. I only really know Python and assembly wellish. Assembly? Assembly? We're successfully brain rotting him. Brother, yeah, see, look, this is y'all's fault, bro. I can't think properly now because you guys talked about fucking what was the name of it? Megabond, some shit like that. What was it? I mean, not to say that it's brain rot, but it's like, I mean, I don't know the game, I guess. Megabonk, sorry, Megabonk. Like what? Jeez. Do while loop. Ooh, yes, that's probably it, right? I haven't done one of those in a minute. Yeah, I haven't done one of those. I don't think I've done one of these since like a... Yeah, that might be good. But then again, I mean, I guess the issue is a do while loop might be nice, but I think the issue more so is about. Well, I guess you could just do. What is it again? How do you break out of a fucking while loop? It's like. Is it break or continue? I always forget. Break statement can be used within a while loop to terminate the loop. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. Although I think a do while loop would be kind of nice. I like your idea. Let's do that. Why not? Do. And then you gotta put it like... Wait, is it while that? Or is it... I don't know. I haven't done one in so long. Yeah, it is while. I had to make sure. Break. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, so it'd be like while choice. Oh, I shouldn't have fucking deleted all that. Whatever, it's fine. Equal 0 or... Or, yeah, or choice. I guess, okay, but the thing is, like, it's kind of weird because I don't know if this condition really needs to happen. You know what I mean? I mean, the only reason I say that is because I want to kind of print something that says invalid option. In case it isn't. So maybe this isn't the way to do that. I feel like this isn't the way to do that. I feel like I'm doing something stupid. Because it would be like, choice. But then it's like, I'd essentially want to check this almost. So maybe instead it needs to be like a while true. That way it's just an infinite. Does it? Does it need to have one? Oh yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, it does. Good catch. Good catch there. Thanks, Swag. Yeah, but I feel like what I might want to do is maybe something like this. Hold on. This is kind of what I thought of doing. It may look stupid though, so bear with me. Choice, and then, well, I guess an if statement. And I mean, you don't really want to do if statements though, do you? I mean, if you can avoid it, like, I don't know. Python was great. You're scary, man, for knowing assembly. Like, actually, bro. Actually. You know assembly? You know assembly? What? Yeah, I feel like the if statement doesn't make much fucking sense. The thing is, though, that, well, I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. This is, yeah, this is kind of what I was thinking, basically. It's like, if choice is this, then we see out basically invalid option. Invalid option. And then, we would just do like else, in which case it's true. We just, or not return, but we just break. Is kind of what I thought. It's kind of what I thought of doing. Don't know if it's right. Don't know if it's the best, but that's kind of what I thought of doing. Assembly is great for understanding digital signal processing. Ugh. It seems they're kind of unavoidable. It only matters if you got a lot of data trained through. Okay. So in this case, it's probably okay. Good. Where did my charger go? What the fuck? Dude, I don't know where my charger went. Sorry. My MacBook is about to die. And that's how I read chat. So kind of need it. Kind of need it. Anyone here use Linux, by the way? And if so, what distro? I'm curious. If you say Arch, you're getting banned. Anyone with Zachtronics? Zachtronics, pretty good code-based games for learning the basics. Release games like, I've heard of that, but I don't heard of that. I say that all the time. No, but like I know that. Oh yeah. They release like games to help you like learn coding, right? They're like, yeah, they're like programming puzzle games, basically. Like a pleb. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna mention what distro I use on my ThinkPad in that case. If that's the case. My course says using break and continue is bad practice. What the fuck are you supposed to do then if you don't use break or continue? Really good for learning assembly. Yeah, all good programming puzzles. You use that for learning assembly? I'm actually wanting to install Linux. Heard good things about Mint. See, I've heard good things about Mint too. I've always looked into that, looking to migrate. I've only ever used Ubuntu, so. And if anyone says Arch, we're banning them. Anyone says Arch, we're banning them because you're just bragging at that point. Okay, so we're gonna ignore kind of the bad practice. Actually, I'm gonna keep that. And we're gonna do option, no wait, not that. Options, choice, and basically all we need to do is command? Yeah, I think is the command, right? No wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Command is, hold on. Command. Okay, it is the function. Okay, so cool. So we're good. Yeah, I think that works. Oh, marquee? I think I've heard of that. What the hell? Use a bool to check the state of the loops. Oh, like, okay, I got you. Oh, that might be good. I can do that. I had to switch to Mac to build an iOS app for a client. Really? You had to switch to Mac for that? Well, I guess, yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense. I just went to last distro, weak distro hopping, and think I'm settling on. I've never even heard of that. But I mean, then again, I use Ubuntu, so you know, what do I know? Clearly nothing. Ubuntu is like the distro people get just to say they use Linux, but it's really just like, you know. I think this is right. Looks good to me. I'm not gonna lie, it looks good to me. Because we print the message, print the menu message, print the options, which should work. Wait, hold on. No, wait. It wouldn't work though. What we might want to do is might just want to start this at 1, right? No, wait, that doesn't. But that doesn't fix our fucking... No, yeah, that doesn't fix it though. Because they're still in the... Yeah, okay. So we'd need to actually instead... I guess we would... I mean, we can keep that, I guess, but it's like, we'd have to do this, wouldn't we? It'd have to be like choice -1. That just looks fucking ugly. I don't know about that. That just looks ugly. If anyone could like the video right now, we'll reach 20 likes, and that would be amazing. And I'd be very appreciative of that. Oh shit, we hit 550. 550 subs. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Anyways. I mean, this is fine for now, honestly. We can make a bool, I guess. Boolean. Just like, Oh, hell yeah. Thanks, guys. Now I got 21 likes. Nice. Appreciate it. So, yeah, I mean, we could do that, I guess. Like, bool, valid option, something like that, I guess. And we can default it as well. And it defaults to false, I think. I always double check this. It's so embarrassing. I'm pretty sure it's false. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Had to make sure. Run it in the debugger. I should do that, shouldn't I? That would be a good idea. While valid option is false. No, and then else valid option true. Cool. Yeah, I think that's good. In the combat loop, do we need to... No, wait, no, that shouldn't matter, I don't think. What happens if user enters input your program doesn't expect, like a character instead of a number? Not gonna lie, I haven't accounted for that. How do you account for it again? It's like... You need to like check... I think it's like a, how do you do that? Fuck. I did it once for like a project. It's Jersey in. Hold on. There's like a, yeah, dot fail, right? It's fail, isn't it? Check the ASCII range. Ooh, could do that. But doesn't it? Oh wait, no, that's limits. That uses limits. No wait, but it would fail, wouldn't it? We could just do fail and then. No wait, that's still using limits. I mean, we could do, I mean, I guess we could do another if statement to like make sure it's actually a numerical value. I don't know. I mean, I just looked it up. It said something about fail. That's kind of sick, actually. I've never even, I feel like because what I did, I think what we had to do is we couldn't use that in whatever project I did. Or some shit like that. I don't know. I haven't had to check for a invalid okay, so I think if it enters a fail state, do that. If cin or error. Oh, okay, I see what you. Oh, yes. I think yeah. No, you're right. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what we did. But doesn't that mean that we don't have to do this line? Or am I tripping? Do we still have to, like, would it be like this, for instance? Like, hold on. We're gonna get a little messy. But it would it be like this? I remember try catch in C++. I haven't used try catch in a minute. JavaScript dev now. Chandler says, hey, what's up, Chandler? What's up, Chandler? You do it in the if condition. So you don't need to do it here then, I guess, in that case. But it would still invoke, right? Or like, you know, it would still give them the option, I think, right? I think so. Well, I don't know, actually. I don't know. You let me know if I'm doing it, if I'm doing it wrong. And I will fix it. Okay. You know, wait, JavaScript dev, do you do front end or do you do back end? Do you do like stuff like Node and all that? Because that's my favorite thing to do. See how arrow, it'll still store the input in the very, okay, cool. Sorry, I'm just still weird flex. No, that's actually a crazy flex. That's actually a crazy flex. I don't think you understand how much I look up to you. I've used JavaScript the most, and it still confuses me to this day. I love the language, genuinely, but hey, shouts out to you, bro. Like, genuinely. Full stack? Oh shit. We got a real one. We got a real one here. Okay. Front end is my nightmare. That is genuinely the worst thing in the world to me. AI writes all of my CSS. Okay. So it'll still do that. We still need to do this. Continue though, right? Okay, but I'd have to use continue here, wouldn't I? Node.js and React mostly. Okay, yeah, that's a good stack. Keep doing what you're doing and it'll happen. Thank you. By the way, I haven't heard anyone say hi to my Snorlax in a while, so I just want to point it out. All right, I'll go right back to it. So, yeah, I think I'd still have to do continue, wouldn't I? Or maybe not continue, maybe break or something. I don't know, I'd have to do some shit, right? I think you need to clear the console buffer if it failed. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Use continue? Okay, I'll use continue. Yeah, but you're right. How do you do that again? Clear console? So clear console. Is it just clear? No, it's like something different, isn't it? What the fuck is this? No, there's like a way to do it. Yeah, clear. Okay, cool. Right? Yeah, I thought so. Those Snorlax? You motherfucker. How dare you? Why would you call it Snorlax? What's wrong with you? Yeah, okay, I'll do that. So I guess I'd do it here. And then we can do continue, I think. Okay. Right. Invalid option, else true. Okay. That should be good. That should be pretty golden. That should be pretty golden, I ain't gonna lie. I think we just made some heat. What is after bool? It I forgot what it's called, but it basically it's like it sets it to a default value, like it sets it to false. What's it called again? It's called something. Hold on, I'm actually curious because it's an initializer, right? Yeah. Initializer. Okay, I had to go for a pair of hours. How are things going? They're going good. They're going good so far. So far, so good. Right? I don't want to jinx myself, but so far, we're doing all right. Doing all right. We're hanging in there. We got a run menu function, which is meant to kind of display the menu and get the option for the menu and invoke the command. Someone just knocked at the door. I'm not going to answer it. Unless someone else does. Hold on, if they knock again, I might actually have to go. For a second. How long have you been working on this project and using C++? I've been working on this project since Halloween. Yeah, Halloween. I'm gonna head to sleep. Good luck coding. Thanks, Foxy. Good seeing you, by the way. Using C++, I've been using C++ probably for about a year and a half. All right, someone's knocking at the door. I actually gotta go. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry. I'll give you a sub. Feel free to DM me if you need any career advice. Godspeed. Gotta hop. All right, good seeing you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Who uses Java here? Kinda me. I'm studying for Java final right now. We had someone else in here say they use Java. I'm not sure who it was. How could I tell if I used JoeNails on a server correctly? Because I just started using it for this project without even knowing how it works. You started using it for a project without even knowing how it works? What are you talking about? Did you just like node server JS? What's up? Just finished my project. Awesome. Nice. How'd you do? How did it come out? How did it come out? I'm still working on my project. By the way, whoever said Snarlax aura farming, first off, why are we calling it Snarlax? Right? It's Snorlax. What are we talking about? Me too, my CS course are in Java and I hate it. Damn, really? I would hate that, dude. Like if my fucking, dude, if my school had like their CS courses be Java, like this shit would actually suck. Mine did mostly C++, mostly. I did have to do a little bit of Java, but not too much. Anyways, what's the next plan of attack? So I think now we can actually start kind of testing this thing out, or actually kind of cleaning it up for one. Now, okay, the way that we're going to do this is going to be a little difficult, okay? But, or not a little difficult, but it's going to be a little interesting, I guess. Like, basically what I have in my mind is I want to make a stack, and we make menus in the stack, and then a command, there would be a command that would be able to go back to the previous one, if that makes sense. It was a nice simple practice project, which was made to clone of popular DVD bouncing logo. That's kind of sick. OpenGL, oh shit, nice. That's awesome. As a beginner in OpenGL, hell yeah. OpenGL is, that's good. I was left the project because the other group members left, so I had to use Node.js. Oh, gotcha. Node.js is awesome. I mean, did you... I mean... You're making it... So I'm assuming you're using Express? Where my Java professor forces Eclipse IDE onto us. What is Eclipse IDE? What is that? Or what is the IDE Eclipse? Like, what kind of IDE is that? Eclipse IDE. What does that look like? Oh, that looks ass. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of looks like Visual Studio. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I was expecting like Vim, but like, or some shit like that. I don't know. It's crazy VS Code for Java Elite. Node.js is right up my alley. But I'm assuming you're using Express. Eclipse is okay, but the packages are very buggy. Ugh. I'm gonna do that. You can also, if you're trying to test out like a middleware or something, you can use Thunder Client and try to make like a GET request or something, if that's what you're trying to do. I mean, I don't know. Because you said server, so I was like... did anyone else... Wait, because it was always so buggy I used it. Did anyone else use those online code editors? Like, bro, what? Hell no. Although I had professors do that, so... I like Eclipse IDE, but seems very slow sometimes. Damn. I guess I don't know ball. Okay. So yeah, I think the way that I want to do this is... But we would need some kind of function. Hold on. Combat function? But I feel like that's kind of a weird function. Like, I feel like... I don't know, how would we exactly do this? Because it's like, it would have to be a stack, I think. Because we would want the last menu to terminate before the next one, obviously. But then again, like, I mean, I guess with this implementation, it's kind of difficult. Like, it kind of doesn't make too much sense to do that. We could instead maybe just make a... We may not need to do that. That might actually be kind of overkill, now that I think about it. I'm using Node.js with static pages and WebSockets and attaching it to... Oh. Interesting. I'm trying to make program go burr. So for Java, it literally has the best features. NeoVim, VS Code, or C++, and NeoVim, PyCharm, or VS Code for Python. I tried NeoVim once, and then I gave up. So that's where we're at. I think, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. Because this is obviously where that happens, but like for the fight menu. But how would we... How would we actually go back though? I'm trying to decide. Or trying to like think of like how we would even do that. I mean, I guess we could do... Message retracted. Okay. Use VS Code for 6++. Did I just say that? C++. It was hack. Nice. I've only had 2 classes in C++. Use C-line. Interesting. Can you show it running? I could. Well, actually, I don't know if I could in this state. I wonder what it would do if I did that. You know what? I wonder what would happen if I... Hold on. Wait, can we not... Wait, what? Wait, we made a menu. Can we not run it? Can we not run the menu? Run menu. Is there a reason that's not working? Wait, what? M. Is it because it's like fucking M? Do I need to like call it main menu or some shit? I mean, that probably won't change a damn thing. But it's not like recognizing it or some shit. Is it not creating it? What? C++, VS for C++ was having trouble downloading VS codes. Oh, really? For Java, Vim plugin is goated. I've been meaning to get like a Vim. Is it not in your initialization? What, the here? Why am I not able to invoke that? Yeah, it's here. Void run menu. Doesn't take any params. What the fuck? Should be... Oh shit. String... I think. Oh, really? Okay, also, that had me confused too. I had to declare that this was a vector at first. I didn't think I needed to, but it kept popping that up. Oh, okay, it's all good now. So maybe now it works. Okay, it does. Nice. Dude, thank God I have you guys. Like, honestly, where would I be without you guys? Like, genuinely. Like, shit. Like, bro, me and Snorlax would be fucking lost. Text are you using intercolor sequences or something else? What are we using? I think so. We're using this. This was a PR that someone wanted to merge. I think isn't this basically what that is? I don't know, he kind of explained it, but I kind of just started going. But we're gonna implement it eventually. Okay. Thanks guys for 26 likes, by the way. Appreciate it. I think that might be the most I've had in a stream. I'm not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. Okay, let's actually do this now. So run menu. just want to see if that actually works. That may work. I don't know. First off, let me see if it compiles. Just want to make sure it does. Oh wait, hold on, wait. I don't think. Yeah, no, it's not gonna know what the fuck that is. What is this? I want semester to be over. It's almost over, right? For most people, it's almost over. What did you do for menus, bro? Did you successfully use lambdas? Well, yeah. Here, look. I did this. There we go. Jazz hands, you know what I'm saying? YouTube algorithm has done good today. Absolutely it has. Thank you guys for 26 likes. That's insane. You guys used Nan2 Tetris? What is that? Done Nan2 Tetris? What is that? Nan2 Tetris? Is that a game? I would assume Tetris, if I had to guess. Yeah, the make file I think is fucked. I need to make sure that it's actually compiling it, which it isn't. So let me, how do I want to organize this? Combat, so I'll do it after the combat stuff. Yeah, so let's do that. Source, menu, and then we'll do menu, plus. Okay. That may or may not work. Probably not. Nope, didn't. Cool. Got an exam and a presentation next week. Awesome. Love that. Yeah, when there's just a type and like string, it just means making a temporary value and calling the constructor. You can also do. Oh, interesting. Damn, we're almost at 30 likes. Holy shit, bro. Damn, you guys are fucking insane tonight. You guys are awesome. Nancy Tetris is a popular CS course where you build a computer from scratch. NAND gate. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. NAND gate. Basic logic gates and fully working computer. That's interesting. That's kind of cool. You like do logic gates and stuff? That's like a digital logic kind of thing. Okay. Can't you take in a string view instead of string and pass in? Can you? Damn, 31 likes, bro. You guys are actually crazy. Jeez. Thank you guys for the support. You guys are awesome. You have quite the profile picture. What's the profile picture? What is that? Oh. Isn't that like a character from Diablo or something? Let's see, where am I supposed to go? Yeah, so it's this. Tap it in combat. Cannot bind non-const value reference type. Do I have to specify that it's const? Been there for a decade, jeez. Pretty sure that's I thought that was a character from Diablo. That's like the, what's it called? Like Hunter or something like that? I don't know. My hair looks so fucking crazy. It is Willix? Willix? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I ain't gonna lie. Willix. Okay. Yeah, so it's saying can't bind a non-con. Oh wait, we're seeing several actually. We're not just seeing one. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. Those are two different ones I tried to do. You have to make the string as part of a stack rather than putting it in the function call. What? Oh, you might need to make this as a separate variable. You can't reference a temporary variable in C++. Oh, that's probably it. That's probably it. Yeah, cause we're trying to pass in the reference, aren't we? Make the string was okay. Yeah, I got you. You had to pass a variable, I think. Could we just instead? I mean, could we just instead pass a string? I mean, I know it's like bad practice, isn't it? But like, isn't it? It's like bad practice, I thought, to like not to pass in a string. Call like string. Oh, you mean right? Yeah. Well, like here, for instance, we're doing as a reference, but I guess we could just do like this, and that may fix it. I mean, I don't know if that's good practice or not, but it may not fucking matter. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing that error anymore, so. Const references have a special rule. Could change the argument to be a const, then it would be fine. We might want to do that instead. Use pointers pass a string. Yeah. That's. I was pretty sure that's what you would want to do. So can we just do const and then pass in the string? Right? Wait, am I stupid? Is it just const? Or is it const and? Or, you know, const reference? It might just be const. Hold on. Let me try that. Okay, yeah. So it's still, like, I mean, obviously there's still errors, but there's not that error, which is good. Wait, we're seeing some shit. What happened here? Identify options? What? Menu. Oh, menus. What? What's going on? Oh shit. You're aware that your description says you've been working on a project for almost a week. I haven't changed the description, bro. I just do like the reuse setting, and it just always has that. For the win. Yeah, that should work. I think const references can bind as. Oh, okay, cool. Hell yeah. Are you a CS major or self-taught? CS major. Still a student right now, 3rd year. But I have self-taught myself a decent chunk, like back-end dev, for instance, some front-end, although I hate front-end, and yeah. But mostly, like when it comes to school stuff, I'm mostly just there to get the degree. Anything that I actually use like on stream or for other like personal projects, you can kind of safely bet that I taught myself it, but still. But then again, we've gone over passing references and I just fucked that up, so maybe I'm not as, you know, I'm definitely not as sufficient as I like to be. Okay. So what's going on here? What the fuck does this mean? Oh, it's because stupid. I'm dumb. I'm actually stupid. Yeah, okay, yeah. Never mind. I'm not self-taught. I'm not taught at all, now that I think about it, because I don't know how any of this works, clearly. Instead, for a week, just say from the date you started and never had to change it. Well, that's probably what I'll do now, but when I first did that, I thought to myself, like, oh, I'll have this done in like 4 days. Because, dude, I never like meant to add this much to it, but I kept coming up with like ideas, and then people would like recommend stuff, and I was like, oh, that's a cool idea, we should add that. And here we are. We have a mess of so many different ideas combined into one, thousands of lines of code, and yeah. Man, we were almost the same level. Same level? Like school-wise? I want your career with great anticipation. Thank you, I appreciate it. Planning to be the next software, Pirate Software, hopefully. He's my hero. So I'm looking to do, you know, I'm looking at the Pirate Software. I'm going to be the next Pirate Software, guys. That's my aim. That's my aim. I'm doing my master's in double E. To get double E's to code is like twisting their arm. All I do is Python. Dude, I work with a double E major. He fucking hates coding. He hates it with a passion. By the way, shouts out to you. Double E is fucking crazy. Scope creep is a project killer. What is that? Knowledge-wise? I'll have it done in this time frame. I spent 7 programmers back. I'm 1 semester away from graduating. That's awesome. That's awesome. But a CS in disguise. In disguise? What do you mean? So like you love coding? You'd be the greatest pointer passer. No, it's my lifelong goal to have an array of the stories. You know how they did that? Are you ever gonna use CMake, or are you just gonna stick with raw make files? I do want to use CMake. I've never used it though, so I'm kind of glad you young guys are still doing C++. Thank you, Kevin. Trying. I'm not amazing at it, but you know, we're getting there. C++ is awesome. Well, for the most part. Some people don't like it, so. Code creep is how you get good. What? What are we talking about? Like an event randomizer? Okay. So what was the error? I don't know. You guys. Thanks guys for 31 likes, by the way. Appreciate it. That's probably the most likes I've ever had. Not even gonna lie. That's like the best. It's like the most amount of likes I've ever had. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. Better than some people I interview for C++. Really? Do you do like technical interviews for C++? Please don't quiz me. Please. I am by no means ready for a fucking technical interview. Thankfully, at my internship, which became a part-time job, they only asked me what I like to do outside of class, and so I just told them the projects that I make, and that's all they asked. Thankfully, they didn't ask for like insane amount of technical stuff. 42 hours? Wow, I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Thanks guys for the support. I can't even speak. And now I have to fix a bug right in front of 40 people. Damn. You know how hard that is to fix a bug in front of 40 people? Like, dude, I'm not gonna be able to do this shit. No, I think this is pretty easy. Well, okay, I say that. Well, no, okay, fuck. Never mind. I think it's something to do with the way that I'm passing that, maybe? Well, okay, why would that not work, though? Is it because I did that, maybe? Hold on, wait, let's try that again. Same shit? Oh, different shit. Okay, cool. So, what is this one? That's awesome. What university are you at, and how old are you? You want me to dox myself? What the fuck? Come on now. Oh, where do you live, by the way? What's your address? Technical C++ interview versus a non-technical interview. Why is it that us programmers like to watch and talk to other people coding when we are done? It is weird if you think about it. I mean, I guess so. I guess so. Oh wait, what? May be used uninitialized. Oh, this is a warning. Choice was declared here. What are we, huh? Oh shit. Yeah, no, okay, yeah, this is wrong. Wait, what? No, it's not wrong. How is it not? Wait, what? I'm actually confused. Looks like a compile, that's just a warning. Yeah, like it, no, you're good. Coding streamer is the next big job. Yeah. This is how AI is not gonna take my job. Actually, no, wait, because AI is gonna be able to stream. Because they have like, dude, they have like those AI channels now. Have you guys seen that shit? Like, literally the whole thing is AI equals 0. Is that what I need to do? Is it because it's not initialized? Choice equals 0. Oh, you're right. It isn't initialized. Okay, that might actually fix it. It did compile. I know it's just a warning. Oh, nice. Oh, I think it's because this or some shit. I don't know. Let me try this. Nice. Compiled. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Bro. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. By the way, while I do have 40 people in here, check out the Snorlax. Just wanted to let you guys know. Please say hi to my Snorlax. Oh, now we don't have 40 people. God damn it. People don't fuck with the Snorlax, bro. It's actually kind of insane. I think it was 20 bucks. I think it was 20 bucks, dude. Have you ever used Cursor AI to help code? No, I mean, if I ever need AI, I like to use Codex. But I don't use like agent mode. I just like ask it questions. You don't really want to, I don't want it to like code things for me. You know what I mean? Unless, by the way, thanks for the sub, Durav? I don't know. Thank you for the sub. Sorry, I didn't see that here in just a second. I don't have headphones on, so I can't hear like the notification. But no, I've never used Cursor. I do use AI to write CSS though, because fuck CSS. CSS can go die. Alright? If AI needs to take anyone's job, it's anyone who has to deal with CSS. Because fuck that shit. Genuinely. Okay, it compiles, but it's probably not going to run, I'll be honest. We're probably not going to get probably not going to get anything good out of this, I'm not going to lie. Wait, what? What are you talking about? It look like what? It didn't compile? Oh, there was an error. Huh. There was an error. Wait, but why? It doesn't really say much. I'm sure it's a makefile error, actually. Yeah, it's definitely got to be a makefile error. Yeah. What didn't maybe it's a file path? Shit, I don't know. Hold on, wait, let me check the makefile. Are we missing something here? We very well could be missing something. Outdated error message. Rerun? Make clean. Make clean? Oh, like, yeah, I'd have to do learn. Well, I use, it's not working. Go to the makefile, line 38. CSS is not fun, by the way. What's on line 38? This one? I'm lost. It says in the terminal. Oh, oh shit, yeah, I probably should have done that. Oh, what we probably need to do is, it still says fucking error. No. Yeah, but it does say that. Wait, where the fuck does it say that? I'm very lost. Oh yeah, no, there it is, 36. Wait, 36? What is 36? It says this one. What? Confused. When it comes to make files, I always just, I'm not gonna lie, like I don't want to lie to you guys. I usually have AI write my make files. I'll be 100% honest. Hold on, give me 1 second. There's a, why did make clean not work? It's saying it's not working. Line 47? What? Find reference to the menu? Oh, your menu function is no bueno. Oh. That's what it is? It's the menu function. Where do you see that? How do you see that it's no bueno? Oh, is it because of this? It is probably because of this. That's probably, oh, undefined reference to, okay, yeah, I see it. I see it now. Okay, I see it now. What OS are you on? I'm streaming on Windows. If you're on Windows, use VS, bro, but if you don't want to use CMakes, it says no bueno. Yeah, I found it now. Okay. So we just need to fix this. Should be okay. Yeah, undefined reference to, how is it an undefined reference? Interesting. I guess we'll go back. It's in combat, isn't it? Combat C++? Combat, yeah, combat C++. Yeah, okay. So it's something there, I guess, huh? I guess it's probably the way that we initialize this. Something like that. But how is it an undefined reference? Does this need to be const? Do we need to... No, but that doesn't make any fucking sense. I mean, isn't it automatically const right now? Does the function... So what it's saying is the way you are calling it is not defined, meaning that you are calling it incorrectly. Do I need to write const here? Because we did use const. Is that what it is? Because we used const here. So maybe that's it. I mean, I don't even know if that would fucking... Yeah, it just breaks everything. Jeez. I've had such a hard time with this function. The call side should be fine, I think. Nah, make a separate string variable and then put it into the menu function instead. You think so? I had someone else recommend that, but they said that you could just do this and make that a const. I'm feeling it's a linker error. We can try. Let me try Kevin's method real quick. And this is obviously a test, so it's like just right now. So just pass it in like that, I guess. Oh shit, it worked. Okay, shit. Okay. Why? Okay, but why did that not work? Because, I mean... So is there no way that you can define the string here? There's no variable to reference if you call the function in the method. Yeah, I mean, I guess that does make sense. I guess I thought, I don't know, because you need to pass, because like strings you want to pass in as references. I don't know, there's 40 people watching me. How, I mean, I can't, I'm not able to solve bugs very well, but okay, but it did do something. All right, so now we actually have an executable, which is progress. Will it execute flawlessly? No. All right, so for anyone who doesn't know the game, it's basically like an arena fighter. Yeah, you use in the function definition if you want to place a string directly in the call. You use like double and. Interesting. But anyways, for anyone who doesn't know the game, basically it's like an arena fighter. You create a class of characters and you fight against like 3 other parties of characters, of like enemy characters. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. So party member 1, John. Choose a class, warrior, mage, archer, or healer. We're gonna do warrior. The clear console thing is still a work in progress, so it kind of looks weird. No versus C++, but what if you use new? New places it on the heap. I don't think that's not needed. It's like menu. Interesting. Yeah, I was like, why does const not work? I don't know. But that's interesting though. So you can do like double and sign basically. All right, let me just see how all this works right now. Party member 2, Jim, mage. We'll do party member 3, Jesse, archer. Party member 4, healer. All right, choose an option, print party stats. We get all the stats of the characters. We can also fight. Oh, motherfucker. What the fuck? What happened? Oh, I think I do know what happened. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. That blew up right in my fucking face. Doing new stuff right now. Bro, did y'all see that shit? What the hell? I'm also drunk right now, don't listen to me. I am listening to everyone in chat because didn't know about the double and. I'm kind of curious about that. Like if I pass that into the function, it'll do that. That's very cool. That's actually sick. In fact, you don't even need to do string in the call. You can just do string. Can you? Interesting. Okay, why did it do that? Why did it just blow up in my face? It's definitely something to do with the menu. It's definitely something to do with this. For sure. So somewhere here there's it's able to just never be the same. Let me find the doc. Something's making it like print like crazy. What if you leave a name blank? Who knows? I'm gonna, yeah, I mean, I should probably go back to some of the stuff I implemented a long time ago, but... Yo, quick question. How do you make your program choose what enemy to generate to use ran? I do not. I thought maybe that would be good. Try and get variable. What part was left over? Bottom part? What, over here somewhere? This? If choice is this, if choice is that. We are prompting though, aren't we? Continue without option spots. Yeah, but like it's checking for two different things though. Like this is just checking if it's able to do it in the first place. Although what if it's like, do I need to still write this? Hold on. Do I still need to do this if I do that? This basically checks if it's like a character or something like that. Although can't you also just do... shit. Can't you also just do something like this, I think? You like check if it fails? Right? I feel like that would work. Although then again, like how do we fucking... Well, I mean, it'll fail. If it's the wrong variable type. Yeah. It'll... let me answer your question though. No, it's not random. Not yet, at least. I mean, I think I do want to make a more sophisticated method of doing that, but I can show you the game loop. It's very messy, but this is all it really does. We have a create enemy party function. This probably is a bad function too, but it's okay. See, like I literally have a to-do, make more sophisticated. Comment. Maybe it's just not removing the input from CN. It seems weird that it's not prompting from the input. Yeah, no. I mean, I want to use a random thing eventually. Like, for instance, I want them to be randomly, like, you know, like, generated, basically. But when I was just, like, this is more so, I was just doing this to kind of test the battle system. I was making the battle system, so I just needed something. So that's kind of what this is for. How are you in Python? I'm better at JavaScript than Python. I'll say that much. So yeah, what did you say, Nanel? Maybe it's just not removing the input. It seems weird that it's not prompting you for new input. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Like, why was it not prompting for new input? Well, the thing is, I just added this. Hold on, let's just... I don't know, let's see. I made some changes just now. We'll see maybe if that fixes anything. A1, B2, C3, D4. Print party stats, fight. Okay, it happened, and it printed string. Nice. Okay, so it did something. It did invoke. It did something. I guess whatever we have is fine. So basically, it's called an R value reference, where you can construct a value in the function call, and it gets constructed in the caller stack. Damn, I didn't know that. Should I try to implement that really quick? Oh, look at that. It works, by the way, the function. Nice. Cool. Still obviously print string, but you know, that's because we did that. All right, nice. So, hey, that's progress. That's fucking progress, okay? That's good to know. It's good to know that it at least works to an extent. Let me try to do that. Yeah, let's try that. Because I'm kind of curious. So if I do, for instance... What the fuck? Motherfuck. Okay. String. And you're saying do this? Win's a win. We don't need to, but if... Well, I just want to test it out because I didn't know that that was even a thing. So it's like I'm learning something. So like that? Well, clearly not. Or no. Wait, you had some chats earlier that were kind of like, no. Now in a new function definition. Oh, like in the constructor? So like you would make a new function. Okay. The call side. Oh. Oh, wait, oh, okay. So like, okay, hold on, wait. Okay. Hold on, wait. And then you could just do this and it would automatically recognize it. Okay, hold on. So if I did, so you're saying if I did it on this side, basically. Okay, so that would work, right? I don't think it needs to be a const, but I mean, it might, I don't think it hurts anything to do that, but still. Like that? Oh shit, this doesn't work anymore. Yeah. I see what you mean. In the declaration, not the call side. Okay. And so now this would just be perfect. So basically, instead of copying the string over, you can transfer the internals instead. I'm learning so much new shit. So let me see if this runs. I'm going to answer your question, right, Alex? Give me just 1 second. It does compile. Awesome. Nice. Look at how much I'm learning. Look at how much I'm fucking learning. Thank you guys. Thank you, Kevin. Bro, this is why I love to stream. This is why I love to stream, because I get to learn shit. Okay? I get to learn shit. This is awesome. Right, to answer your question, also I'm assuming since it's in console, there's no way of letting the user navigate through the options with an arrow and then press enter, right? Yeah, it's just more like CN right now. It's just a very simple terminal game. It's not like anything crazy. It's crazy. I'm learning so much on game side implementation. I tend to use my controller, and all I need to know how is referencing call and address from my application utilizing C++. Good night from Sweden. Good luck with your game. You've earned a subscription. Thank you, Lucas. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. And thanks for the sub, Justin. Thank you. Main thing is change what constructor gets called. Changes what constructor is called? Interesting. Huh. Kevin's low-key goated for that. Kevin is goated regardless. Kevin is goated regardless. Hell yeah. You made Snorlax very happy. Okay. So now obviously what we're having happen now is it's able to run. We can, like, this is the menu itself. Also, this needs to be changed. Yeah, this needs to print first. So we need to redo run menu, or we need to refactor run menu. Obviously use an actual string, or, you know, the one that we should. And then, well, I mean, it's able to do that properly. So I guess we can just start implementing the actual menu in its commands. So, thank you. I want to live in Sweden and eat meatballs. Okay, swag. Thanks for the sub, Jeffrey. Appreciate you. Thank you. I'm today years old learning what a makefile is. Makefiles? I remember it like it was yesterday. I didn't know what a makefile was for probably longer than I should have. Like, I should have probably learned what a makefile was in a minute, dude. I work with the old gods of C++, so I have sacred knowledge of the ancients. And hey, it's welcome. It's welcome. If you write a book, I'll buy it. I have some PTSD with seeing and get line, input buffer, space left. Fuck so many things. Yeah. I mean, this project isn't supposed to be anything crazy. It's supposed to mostly just like be for fun. You know what I mean? So, I like, you know, I'm not actually gonna make like an actual like big game out of this. If I wanted to do that, I'd use like an actual engine more than likely, like Godot or something, you know. But it is good to like kind of learn though, and I do like C++, so it's very like I didn't know what the fuck a lambda was until today, you know. So it's like that's what this project is for. We should probably commit, by the way, before we do anything else. We haven't committed in a while. Close to these fucking terminals. Always forget. Yeah. See what branch we're in. So what did we do? We basically tested the menu, but we added a lot of other stuff too. It's very good. Learn back end for game dev really well here. Yeah, I think so too. That's good. I'll start my text RPG console. It's sick. Language are goated, bro. To diverse. I need to learn C++ again. C++ is goated. The real Swedish delicacy is tacos. Tacos? In Sweden? What? Tacos in Sweden? What did we do? Well, we adjusted the constructor. It's done. Curious, have you ever used microcontroller applications other than Arduino Raspberry Pi? Yeah, I have an ESP right here. I made a door sensor with the ESP32. In fact, I don't know where that actually is, but I have like this big, hold on, wait, let me show you guys. Just a little break here, but I have like this big, like, bin of just like door or like sensors and like all this kind of stuff. So I got like a baggie of fucking like but yeah, like I've worked a little bit with doors microcontrollers, not too much though. And I've only programmed with C on those too, like when I program with them. ESP32 is nice. It is nice. I was put on game doing that. Then let me know and get an interview. Oh, what? To the guy that said they need to learn C++? Or are you talking to me? If I interview, dude, I'm not passing that shit. I'm not passing one fucking C++ interview. My twin, he originally was a CS major. He stopped because he realized he didn't like coding. I was expecting a cat to be coding. Really? No, we're programming a cat. No, not really. You know what we should do though? We should add like a Khajiit class. You know, like from Elder Scrolls? We should do like a Khajiit class. We like genuinely, like that would be so sick. You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't that be cool? Would you guys want a Khajiit class? I mean, obviously we have more important issues, right? The thumbnail had a cat. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, clickbait. I'm sorry. I clickbaited you. I'm not a cat. I'm sorry. My bad. Please don't dislike the video. Where are we at? Bro, he gonna put a cat outside because you said that now. Yo, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. That was my chosen class. Same, bro. Khajiits are so goated. They're so slept on too. Yeah, class race, whatever. But like, yeah, they're so slept on. Are they not? Like, dude, you can literally fight with your claws. Isn't that fucking sick? Kevin, put me on game. I want to learn. I want to become elite at C++. So do I. Honestly, put me on game, Kevin. Do you have a book? Can you write me a book, Kevin? Can I just like get all of the knowledge that you have, Kevin? I get rid of that temp string. I'm rejecting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Now we need to figure out how we want to do the implementation of like the menu structure now. Argonians were cooler. You're wrong. You're just wrong. No one picked Argonians. Like, let's be fucking real. No one picked Argonians. Like what? Like, oh, I want to be a lizard? Fuck that shit. The only cool thing is that they can breathe underwater. That's never useful in Skyrim. Or I don't even think like anything really. There's one mission. There's one side quest in Skyrim where being an Argonian actually helps you. Because you can just like swim past the entire fucking level. But other than that, that's about it. I don't know if you're a Zelda fan, but there's a guy to spunks in the C code for it. Oh really? I'm not much of a Zelda fan. I haven't played much Zelda. Any Zelda, actually. Let me correct myself. But it's dope. You know what I am a fan of? Doom. Like, I'm talking the old shit. I watched a video that went over like the original code for it. It was pretty sick. It was pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I should probably get back to coding. Okay. So the thing is, let's do, okay. Because we're gonna need some kind of function that allows us to go back. So how do we want to do that? Like, a stack, I guess, would work, but at the same time, maybe? I don't know, like, that sounds kind of complex, though. Like, what I'm thinking is, I need some way... What's your .o files? I only know C++. I think those are like the, they're used for like the executables. Or the executable, like, actually. I think. Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac. What are you talking about? Um, yeah, so I think honestly, like a stack would maybe be good because I want like a way for, but I feel like we don't need a stack for that. We can just go. I mean, I don't know. We would need some way to go backwards. Object files, they're essentially compiled units of programs. Oh, okay. Visual Studio doesn't show that. Oh. I code in the IDE instead of VS Code. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. I've been meaning to get Visual Studio just because everyone says it's better, but still. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think of how I would want to implement this because like a back function. Because so let me explain. Let me explain. So I'm not just repeating myself and not explaining. When I say back function, I mean like I want the menu for like the fight menu. Whenever you select like fight, I want to offer the ability to go back to the previous menu, right? Just like a UI thing, right? So that way, like if you accidentally press this, you just go back to the previous menu. And same with like other things too. And I can't exactly decide what the best way to do that is. Um, yeah, I have no fucking idea if I'm being honest. Services libraries and units are shared object files, meaning you can import them directly into other programs, essentially sharing object files. That's sick. You should play Binding of Isaac Rebirth. It is fun. I haven't I haven't played a game in a while. I'm not gonna lie. It's been probably over a month that lasted. Explore linked list for that. Yeah. Well, I know a linked list. I know how to do that, but like, I guess we could do like a what's it called? The doubly linked list. I guess doing that would probably be good, right? We can make like a doubly linked list. That might be a good idea. Because it would be like, yeah, it might be good. Because we'd want the ability to go forward and backwards, so we'd need to do both, I guess. Yeah, something like that. Or just a stack is good. The thing about a stack is like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I mean, do I want to avoid making a linked list? Kind of, yes. But I mean, a stack is also, I don't know. We could do that, I guess. I'm not sure. I can't decide. Uh, Linked list might be alright, honestly. Just a doubly linked list. What's the last one? Linked list of linked list. What? Do a linked list of linked list. Hmm, I don't know. By the way, is my music still running? My music's not even still running, bro. You guys didn't tell me. You guys have been listening to nothing for how long? How long have you guys been listening to no music? This is bad for performance because it's not as predictable as an array. Well, then I guess we'll avoid those. So would a stack be better? I guess a stack would be better. I'd assume. Well, not as cache. Winner and loser hurt my soul for not being initialized. You're right. You're right. Thank you for the stack is good. Okay, we'll probably do a stack. I'm sorry, mighty villainous. I want to initialize these. Yeah, that's probably a bad idea. I just noticed. I didn't write that today. I wrote that a couple weeks ago. I'm not the same man, all right? So I just finished making my first big project yesterday, which was a full calculator. I debugged it completely too. I felt so pumped. Exponent centers are going to be 5 days. It supports PIMDOS. It's dope, actually. It even checks if there's parentheses inside the parentheses, and it does that one first. Checks for the distributors, and dude, that's sick. Good shit. Yeah, so I think a stack would be a good idea. A stack would probably be the best idea if I had to guess, compared to the other methodology. Oh shit, we're almost at 560 subs? Yeah. That's crazy. It's pretty good to avoid them, but it's probably fine. At Nightbot. I bet you think we're going through menus. Oh, because linked list and performance. Right. Okay, let's try to kind of understand how this stack thing would work in the first place. We're already including a queue, but that's for like the battling, like the actual like system to battle. The action queue, yeah, I remember now. I almost never use linked list for anything. I don't think I've used one since class, since I first learned about linked list. I mean, unless it's on a project, then I've probably used one. Open a Discord, bro. At this point, you should. Yeah, you're right. If you're writing high performance, super optimized code, then yeah, linked lists are not great. If you're doing human moving terminals, there isn't really much. Yeah, so doing a linked list probably wouldn't hurt, I guess, because of the way that we're not doing that. Yeah, I am getting more viewers. I see that. Opening a Discord would be really cool. I just like, dude, it's fine. Our finals week is coming up, and this last week was really busy. I mean, look, I'm still in my work clothes. I got home and immediately streamed. Immediately. There's just no reason to use linked list. We could just do a stack. We can honestly just do a stack. I don't really know how I'd implement this. We can maybe, I mean, could we make a whole different function? Or he gets more views because of cats. Am I clickbaiting people? Is that what's going on? People just join in expecting a cat. They don't get it. They leave. They leave. Offer it. Just set up your Discord after the exams then. I think I will. I'll have more time next week. Next week's winter break, so I'd probably be able to do that for sure. I mean, we're gonna get like 7 people in there, max. But like, you know, it would be cool though. It would be cool just to have it. If you want stable pointers, linked list elements don't move around ever. So you can depend on your pointer to an element. List always being correct. Yeah, it's true. I don't know. I think we'll just use a stack. Do we want to... We can maybe make a function, right? It might move around elements? Really? What I'm thinking is like, what if we did like a separate function for all of this? Like just for the menu stack in general. What do you think previously was? Just says use vector. Oh, okay. That's probably all right then. I feel like I want to make like a function specifically for this. How did you get a job? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I mean, look at the code I write, right? No, it's I was you can make a state machine. State machine, I've heard of that. How do you make that again? But anyways, I interned and then they hired me part-time because I'm still in school. How do you make a state machine? Or what is a state machine? Someone else said that in the other stream too. A model that describes number of states where the system can only be one state at a time. So how would you implement a state machine? State machine C++ example probably. Oh shit. State, current state, state idle. Oh, so you could use an enumeration and you could use a switch statement. Oh, that's interesting actually. State machine would be good use too. Yeah, I kind of want to look into that actually. State machine, because I heard that in my last stream. By the way, your object-oriented programming, I'm making enumeration with various states first. Okay, we'll definitely do that. It's very useful. Fairly new at software engineering. I have one course at uni. Just learned inheritance polymorphism is very useful for doing more courses on other topics. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad it was useful. Recently, I've really only liked streaming. Recently. Tutorials are nice to make, but I don't know. Recently, I've just only really been doing this. Okay, we can change the location of this later, but for right now, let's kind of just try to make something. I'm thinking honestly. Hold on, we're gonna learn how to do this shit, or like a state machine, or we have to do an enumeration class, don't we? Class. Does that not work? Oh wait, we gotta do this, don't we? So the state would be like, for instance, fight menu. Or I guess it's like all caps, isn't it? That's how they usually do it. Fight menu. Select target, I think. Or no, select skill. And then like a select, like something like this. Select target menu, because that's how many menus we're gonna need for the battle menu, or the battle like sequence, the combat loop. So we want to do something like this, I guess, right? Just made it in stay in same state and only switch when it needed to, so it didn't spam out messages from the same state. Handle event. So state, current state, state idle. Handle event, switch. So we do a switch case statement. We do a case if it's idle, case if it's running, or a case if it's this, case if it's that, case if it's that. Okay. I mean, I guess we could do that, yeah. That would make sense. So for instance, we could just do like, let me make a separate function for this. I mean, maybe, I don't know. That might be overkill. It's fine though. Like this is gonna be a little messy, but it's okay. We're gonna let it be messy. Void, menu, I guess. Fight menu. Did we have a fight menu already? All right, but I don't think we need to pass in anything, do we? I don't believe so. Should be okay. Just so we can kind of have a understanding, or not combat. Making more functions is good. I don't know how many 400 line functions I've seen that hurt. Well, we should be okay. Right, so we would do state, or wait, oh wait, yeah, that does do it, right? Or menu state, right? Menu state, current state equals state, or menu state, fight menu. I think no state machines related stuff to comp theory class. So then we do like a switch case statement, I guess. And I guess, yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know. Might have to go soon. It's 10 p.m. where I'm at. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. Well, not almost 4 hours, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Let me go to bed now. Glow with code. Appreciate it, Apple. Good seeing you. I think I'm gonna go to bed soon. Now that I think about it, because I just realized I haven't ate today, so I probably should eat something. I will be streaming tomorrow though, which is good. Damn. If anyone in here isn't subbed, could you please, pretty please sub? So that way I can hit 560 subs. Please, I beg of you. I beg of you. I will give you $1 million. Let me write this for next time though. To do switch 10 p.m. To Central Time. Central Time. Switch case for state machine. Then we still need to have something with the back. I'm gonna drop a sub. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me see it. Hold on, wait. Let me see. Pay up. I got you. I got you. I'll give you a code review. I would love that. I would love that. You can look at the repo, although I don't know if I'd want you to look at this code. Maybe like code that I do actually like for work, then maybe. Because that code actually I actually try to lock in for. This kind of code, I'm just like throwing shit together. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make a for loop with initial state and user input determines next state. A for loop with the initial state. So each loop, like it'll change the state basically is what you're saying? Is that what you mean? Do you have senior reviewers at our job? We do. We have like a senior dev. Well, I mean, we have a couple. But for the most part, because I'm still like kind of young, I have like this other guy who's like full time, but he's still like he's on like a junior dev, but he's not like a senior dev, if that makes sense. He usually reviews my code. He's around my age, so not around my age. He's like 3 years older, but still. Give me good sources to learn C++, Kevin. Before the loop initial state is set. Interesting. But hop off the stream. Well, thank you. I appreciate you coming in here. NKM. Thank you. Appreciate you. How hard is your work? I'm anxious about a real job. Don't be anxious. People are I mean, depends on where you work, I guess. Like the company I work at, they're not like big. They're not I'm not working for like Apple or anything like that. But you know, they're decent, and I don't know. People are understand. I mean, especially if it's an internship, people are very understanding and very like, you know, ready to answer questions, all that kind of stuff. Plus, you know, Google is always available. Yeah, I mean, you know, when I first got my internship, I was like, I did not want to Google anything because like I was worried about them like tracking, you know what I mean? I was worried about them like tracking, like my history or some shit to see like if I knew what I was doing or not. But no, like, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think you really have much to be worried about. As long as like they kind of, I mean, as long as they like understand your level, you're good. Imposter syndrome is a bitch. So I can answer questions. I am a senior C++ dev. I would love to have you answer questions, or I would love to be able to ask you questions. But then again, I don't always have questions, I guess. Like I have questions in the moment. You know what I mean? Stack Overflow was a saver as a junior dev. Yeah, for real. Stack Overflow, dude. Stack Overflow, and I used Claude a little bit. Not to like code anything. That's a big no-no. Well, like I used Claude to basically debug some stuff, which that other dev that I was telling you guys about, he does that. So I'm in the clear. We literally have one girl. She literally uses cursor. She dead eyes uses cursor. Now, granted, she's a data scientist, or she has a data science degree, a master's in data science, and she uses cursor to write all of her code basically, which is crazy, fucking crazy. I mean, do what you gotta do. I mean, that's dope, but it's like, she literally like, it was crazy. Oh, thanks for the sub, Kevin. I appreciate you. But yeah, like, I don't know. I wouldn't literally make it write everything for me. I can't have AI write code for me. Most of the time, it's usually not even something I want. Or it's like, it doesn't do what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? So, plus I'm still learning, so I try not to use AI too much. Unless it's CSS. In that case, fuck doing it by myself. In that case, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So, all right, but I think I'm about to dip. I had a really good stream, guys. Yeah, this is probably the best stream I've ever had. Like, deadass. This is probably like the actual best stream I've ever had. We had 540 subs, I think, at the start of the stream, and now I have 561. Like, what? That is so sick. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Genuinely thank you. Snorlax also says thank you. All right? It also says thank you. What language is it you use at work? For the most part, at work, it's mostly back-end stuff, which usually includes like Node, for instance. Or for the most part, it's been Node. But I mean, I've had to do some stuff with C#, unfortunately, just because it is a company that has embedded programming involved in it. So, and for some reason they use C# instead of C. So I've had to use that a little bit as well. But yeah, 34 likes, fucking 21 subs, dude. You guys are sick. You guys are insane. Like, actually. If anyone wants to, tomorrow I'm going to be streaming again. Around the same time. I mean, I can't promise that. I might wake up earlier and then stream. Who knows? But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I've had a lot of really good people in here. Thank you, Kevin, for your insight, your expert analysis. And yeah, that's about it. So Snorlax says goodnight. I say goodnight. Have a good night. I don't know. Thank you guys.